I basically I sat down and I got
Oh,
like my milk tea that I made earlier.
ah, this is
And I
everybody.
was like, you know what? It's been a bad day. I'm just gonna enjoy my milk tea
Oh
and
no.
have a nice day now. And then I have really poor coordination. I punched the milk tea and knocked it over.
Oh no.
Damn.
And now it's like it went into my keyboard, it went into my laptop bag, it fell through the crack onto my desktop, it went under my work
Hello, everyone.
laptop, and I'm like, I'm in hell.
We're having a
I'm
day.
so sorry,
Well, welcome
bestie.
to Art Fight 2.
So we're
No, that's
gonna see in a
rough.
minute if my work yeah, we're gonna see in a minute if my work laptop still works.
Oh.
Either
It
way, I mean
it's
it's
been one of
gonna
those weeks, I think, for a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I know Mars was having a bad week.
Oh no. Why can't I
Ugh.
get demo
It's because
what
Mercury's in the microwave.
Oh,
shit
really?
right.
God put it in the microwave this week?
Yeah,
Damn it! I thought that was
I
next
know.
week. I thought he was heating
Nah,
up the leftovers next week.
nah, it's this week,
Oh,
bestie.
fuck.
Well, guys,
No
it's only
wonder.
a
Look.
it's only a 13-hour drive. I stand corrected.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
Yeah.
Again, it's because of the microwave, as we've talked about.
yep.
You're not doing the math right.
But I sent them a picture of the cat I was cat sitting, because you know they like to hear that I'm alive, and I oblige them occasionally.
Mm.
Right.
And they're like, "Aren't you supposed to be cat sitting us this weekend?" And I was like, am I?" And they go Sunday through Thursday, and I'm like, "Isn't that next weekend?"
What the fuck?
And like, they're gonna gaslight me because not on purpose, but they're gonna try and gaslight me and say, "Oh, we were always planning on this day." But like, I guarantee you, I sent them the thing that I'm going to, and I said, "Oh no," like, because we were. I remember the whole argument was like, "Yeah, I could leave early from that thing." They're like, "No, we're just going this weekend," and then I like sent them the whole event page so they'd see like the dates, and I could have gone. Oh well.
Rest in peace.
So it's okay. I need the time to work on stuff anyway. I'd probably be.
Yeah.
If I had gone, I would be like extremely boned for my comic stuff.
That's such a vibe. Art Fight is kicking me on doing anything else, and I need to do other things. And I'm like,
I perhaps overindulged in Art Fight, but it
I
was
have
worth
definitely overindulged in Art Fight, and I'm
it.
still
I know,
overindulging.
I see.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead finally. I'm not getting behind. I
Fuck you.
refuse.
I don't know if
Well,
I'm
you
necessarily
are not
behind. I will say I think my biggest downfall in air quotes is I'm doing this massive mass attack with like 26 characters, and
Oh,
it just feels like a slog because it is like one attack with so many characters, whereas like I could have had that count as like 25 attacks, you know, like math.
yeah. The girl math of it all.
Literally the girl math of it all. It really is.
The
I
points will
know.
still add up the same.
Yeah, the points add up, but like, you know, it just feels slower because you're not getting that. Oh, I finished it. Dopamine, you know.
Yeah.
No
Yep.
instant gratification.
Yep. Deadass.
That's literally why I changed the comic to like page format because I'm like,
Yeah.
Infinite Scroll is too long between finishing something, and now with page, I'm like, oh my god, it goes so fast.
I've been trying different styles for each page of the thing I'm doing because I want to try different styles before I like devote myself to one for like a bigger project.
Mm.
That's top heavy. And I agree.
Yeah.
Like I understand like why the webtoons format exists and I can appreciate it. And like what I've really heard about it is there any milk in my desktop, guys?
Oh no.
I think it's milk free. Okay. I think the like air grate protected it.
Oh,
I am fashionably late, and you spill milk in your PC?
M-
What?
more than milk.
3 PCs and the new library book I just checked out.
It's a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Boo.
This is a brand new book. It's
Get
green.
outta here. I
It's just a
fucking
little
Ori. God damn it.
Oh, hold on.
Dylan's not here. I have to do it myself.
Feel Elliot melting.
Oh, it's wet on the bottom.
Well, I'm gonna tell a better story that I have done lately with fucking Art Fight.
Oh,
So there is this person. What is their? I'll call him out right fucking now. Hold on, let me find him.
It's just
Where they at? This one. Enumi, Enummi. We have been attacking each other for the last 4 years and have never spoken once until this year. And we tismed at each other, I shit you not, for like hours. Just talking and
Good.
yapping. It's so good.
dude.
Like because of them, I wrote a whole in-depth, detailed backstory of my Witch Hat Atelier OC, and I'm like, what have I done?
ooh.
Let's go. Dude,
Yeah.
I have someone like that who I just for no reason, like I found them my first year of art fight. I didn't really have friends who I played TTRPGs with or drew with or anything.
Mhm.
So I just like found randos on art fight, and I have
As one does.
someone who I've been attacking every year, but I've never spoken to them still. Maybe I should. Maybe this is my sign.
Do it. Like, so Frankie and I did the same thing.
Yeah.
We know each other before, and then all of a sudden we're like, wait a minute, you're on Art Fight? I'm like, yeah, you're on Art Fight. No, like, we're besties. I'm like, what the fuck?
That one's crazy to me, particularly because like you guys met randomly twice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Okay, time to rip all the keys off my keyboard, guys.
I have 2 art fight people. I wouldn't say we never speak, like, you know, we comment or whatever, and like, you know, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
This year, one of them, while they chose a team, haven't done anything. So they're just like off the I'm like, uh-oh, I hope they're okay, but I've never interacted outside of this one event doing this, so I don't know.
Hey, life just happens sometimes.
Yeah,
It could
life does just
mean
happen sometimes.
Things got crazy.
I hope
you
that
know?
it's just busy and nothing's bad, you know? You just never
Yeah.
know.
Could
And
be like that.
but this other person, we're still in it. We still did our attacks this year, and they used Allie's thumbnails this year. They used my thumbnail last year because it was like I had like attacked. I can't remember how. Oh, they had a character that was also a bamboo shark. So one of my characters is a bamboo
Oh,
shark
that's
I
hybrid.
saw that. I saw that on your little
Ooh.
thing.
Yeah. So
Shark
they had
voiceover.
also had a bamboo shark, and it was like literally there was 2 other bamboo sharks besides mine, and it was theirs and this one other person's. And so we,
That's
you know,
crazy.
I attacked them for that, and that was fun. And then last year, no, because that would have been like werewolves. And then we attacked in like Stardust and Seafoam. And then in last year, I noticed that the people that I had been using the like thumbnails for, I really liked the style. It was like this pixel art thumbnail. And it was a couple. It was like two people, and they were a couple, and they were like switching off every year of like who did the thumbnail. And I was like, oh my god, I love having like the consistency like this. This is nice. Like the style's the same. And then they like weren't doing it, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is 2 years in and I'm already not having the thing. So it's like, all right, guess I gotta fucking do it myself. So I made them myself, and I like went back to this person. It's Ink's Hideaway is the like mutual I have, and I like happened upon like I like was checking in of who I wanted to draw this year, and I noticed they had like updated their thing, and they had also used the 2 same people thumbnails of the last actually 3 years, because I hadn't done Art Fight. And then they had like a new person, and that was very different, and I could tell it was like they were sad about it. So I'm like,
Oh, no.
hey, I made the thumbnails. They're like, oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. This is great. And then so now I think they
Hello.
like check my profile to see like whose thumbnail I'm using because I'm very like adamant. Or they like
Yeah.
came to get mine, and Allie in our chat, she did the thumbnails this year because she liked the style as well. So now we're just spreading this thumbnail style.
That's really cute.
That's good. That's so good.
And it looks like Artfight is going to implement page dolls innately because they hit
what
the
is that?
tier. Yeah, they
Let's
hit the tier, I
go.
think,
For what? For what exactly?
for page dolls on the profiles. So it's like
I don't know what that is.
so you put like
Enlighten me.
it's like a little like you could draw like your little character or whatever as like an image, but it's and like you know it'll link to your character.
I thought you were gonna say like paper dolls, like the
No.
the children's
It's
toy.
more like
Okay.
yeah, they did do it, I think.
Kind of like on the cards, but with links.
Yeah, and it's kind of just like so it's like stuck at the bottom of your so ability to add a page doll image to the bottom of your profile page that scrolls with your browser with the ability to toggle it off if you want. So like
A footer.
if you look at a footer, but usually like the page doll is specifically like you put like an image of your character. You know, usually people draw it specifically for
Yeah.
that, so you can like link it to it that way.
Here's my favorite child. Draw them.
Yeah, well, I have on my profile. I like having last year. I think it was Pone from our chat did a most attacked character and drew their character in an
Yeah, I
outfit
saw
that was
that.
inspired. Yeah. And so because she had done that, I was like, oh my God, I love that idea. And we had both like gone back and done it. So I have them as like, you know, just links with things on my profile, but they don't scroll. So that's probably what is going to scroll when they do that. But yeah, no, they're nearly like at the stretch goal.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to. I mean, I would donate anyway just because I like what they do. I'm very tempted to donate just so I can do the custom CSS. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
the
backwards
CSS is
programming.
really nice.
I could do some wild shit. Now that I've seen a few of examples of like, oh, here's the level of access we have to it.
Oh yeah,
okay,
you could go
that's actually
pretty
neat.
pretty ham with it, especially if you know what you're doing.
Because I
don't know
remember
what I'm doing.
Yeah,
when
vibe.
I joined, it was BB code, and like BB code is like safety wheels. We
Yeah.
don't want our users to like actually access anything on accident, and we don't have the time or resources to input like actual safeguards. So
Mhm.
we use BB code because BB code has very, very limited.
Yeah, they just switched HTML this year, so.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple of pages that are like, oh, okay, this is really neat, actually.
Yeah, no, I was like shocked because it like changed the whole thing, and I was like, okay. I was not ready to
It
be
kind of reminds
transported.
me- Yeah, it reminds me of I used to play this cat sim game, and they had a similar thing with their pages.
I always thought of Tumblr. That was my first.
Yeah,
like,
'cause
oh,
you did it in
Tumblr
Tumblr
back in
too.
the day, where you had like your entire whole thing. I'm like, and the cursor's different, and like everything.
They
And I'm
still let
like,
you do
damn.
that? Can you still do that, or are people just like
On Tumblr, you can. It's just like weirder to get to. A lot of people still have like shit like that. Because if you go to Tumblr, it like defaults where it kind of opens it in like the Tumblr format, for lack of a better word. But
like
if
a
you
preview, you don't
click,
really see
yeah. But then if you click into it
yeah.
at the
I know what you're
tumblr.com
talking
link, that does bring it, and you can tell who's like an OG, you know?
I see. That's interesting. That's like it's weird. It's like the concept of they didn't really get rid of the feature, but they built a highway bypass.
Yeah, they did. That's exactly what it is.
God, my keyboard's sticky now. I'm gonna die.
I know, we can fucking hear you.
Oh
It's
shit.
like in my ear.
Oh no.
Sorry, my
I really need to,
microphone like echoes the weirdest things through my desk.
Get some
really need
free
to-
fucked up keyboard ASMR, y'all.
Free ASMR. It's okay, I'm done now. I'm just putting the keys back on.
I'm gonna kill you.
Ugh.
I really need to like go through all of the art fight night stuff that you have going on, Ori, because I won't lie, I wanted to focus on like getting all of my revenges done and then attacking my little hit list thing, and then I'll go back and see what all I've accomplished. That's all.
Yeah, I very much did not like sit down and ever like go to specifically get any, but I was keeping track of like, oh, this one can affect this or whatever. So I'm like 10 over the point list. What is my points right now? Yeah, I'm at 53.
I made an Excel doc to keep
Yeah,
track
I
of
have the
mine.
Excel doc.
Right now, I'm at 39.
Oh, you're so
just
close.
Yep. I mean, I did. My goal was to get like some of the big ticket ones to start. So it's like I did
Mhm.
Collage, and then I did Conquest, and then I'm like, what if I hate myself and I do one with every fucking color?
Yeah. well,
Also, I think the count on the website for like the number of like
Yeah, I
color quests
just
is off.
fixed it. I just fixed it
Okay.
because I
thought
did that to myself. I was
I
like,
thought I
wait.
was gaslighting this shit on myself. I'm like, am I missing a rainbow? What
No,
the
that
fuck
was
is happening?
that's exactly. I did it to myself. I like went and I'm like, that's all the colors, and then I'm like counting and I'm like, that's only 11. What color am I
That's-
missing? And I'm not
see,
even
that's
looking at the
why
website. And then I had
Colors
to go
are
back.
easy. Numbers are hard.
Yes, numbers are hard.
Oh.
That's why we art and not math.
Mhm. Listen, I hate myself, so I do both.
Y'all want to hear a fun story about math?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, so back in the day, mind you, I read tarot and everything for, that I do that. I know how to do that correctly. I went to a little local fair, like a autumn festival or whatever around here, right? And they had a fortune teller. And now I know you don't say anything during your fortune being read because they just feed off of what you say. So I go in there and I say a damn nothing. And I'm just sitting there letting her read my palm and listening to her. She's like, wow, you're so businesslike and you're so good at math. And I'm like, what the fuck are you on?
That's so
The
funny.
vibes are off. What?
I was just
So
like,
mean to
and like,
them.
yeah, and like I was looking around her little tent and it's all shit from like Hobby Lobby and
Um.
AI stuff. And I was just like, okay. I know I'm not trusting you for anything. Where do you get math? Where in my palm says math to you?
Clearly,
Dude,
you
it's
just
like-
needed to take over her own stall and just
Deadass.
Yeah.
commandeer it for yourself.
That's the you like suddenly the table rotates and you're on opposite sides and you're reading her paw.
Duel. Bring out your cards.
Literally.
We're dueling right now. I hear.
Dude, it's like the whole idea of like palm reading, tarot, etc. is it's like intuitive interaction with the other person,
Yes.
and like because of that, like not talking to them at all is so mean and funny.
I know what's up.
You forget.
I know what they
you,
do.
So mean.
You forget Izzy is one of the pettiest creatures on this planet.
But I'm so businesslike and so mature.
You're so professional.
I'm
and-
so professional in my business.
No, Julian.
That's what silence
Okay.
means. Business professional mathematician.
Exactly.
Honestly,
That's probably why she
I-
said that.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched
She was reading the
Officer
vibes you were giving. They just weren't your personal vibes.
No.
giving the
I
worst
refuse to
vibes
give
on
that out.
purpose. Emitting terrible vibes to my palm reader.
Well, first off, she was charging a shit ton when it doesn't need to be that much. It truly doesn't. I was just like, I did it for science, and I'm glad I did it for science.
You did it to bully that woman.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, she paid the money, so
True.
Oh, I didn't pay. My mom wanted to do it. She's like, yeah,
I
let's go.
see.
I'll pay for you. And I'm like, I'm gonna say fucking not a thing.
I see. Now it all makes more sense. Now it all makes more sense when you were coerced into it.
Like, I'm not about to pay for a service I know how to do. I'm good. Like, I
Makes
got
sense.
tarot at home.
I can read my
Actually,
own palms.
I legit, I finally went and I cleaned up my little tarot cart and everything, and I counted them. Do you
Oh.
want to make a guess?
Oh.
43.
Mm,
That's my guess.
at least 60.
I'll go with my last remembrance of my Nutcracker count, 74.
Damn.
Ori is the closest.
Oh.
It's 70 even.
Damn!
Yeah.
Wow.
Mind you, I've been collecting since 2019, so it's not all at once. I did not drop a shit ton of money, and I get
And also,
gifted
we
a lot.
keep giving
okay?
you more.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure I have more than 74 Nutcrackers now. However, I've been collecting since like 2006.
Yeah.
So I would hope
That
I
is
have
your
that many at this
favorite.
point.
Show us your favorite Nutcracker.
That one's hard.
Ooh.
I only have my German ones out, but it's definitely my German ones. One of them.
Show us ones you'd make kiss.
What? There are
Listen,
more like
it's-
soldiers at the end of my bed.
It's
And
Second Pride
We
Month.
can have a
It's
little
always
kissy.
the Nutcrackers can be gay as a treat.
Oh
If
yes.
the history of war has
Nutcrackers
taught
are
me
very
anything,
gay
is
as
that
a
war
treat.
brings out the gayest in people.
No. The
Deadass. Look at
Nutcrackers are
Odysseus.
very gay as a treat. Always. Can I get him? Come here. No.
My god, getting Nutcrackers of your favorite anime characters? That's crazy. Oh my god. That's an untapped
wanna-
I'm-
market.
I'm
I
a
want a
Nutcracker
Red Menace
purist.
immediately.
I'm gonna be so real. If they don't have a beard, I find they look weird.
I need a Nutcracker, the Red Menace, right now. Yesterday, even.
My god.
That'd be so fun. No, it only Mori, and they have little teeth.
Noting that if I
Fuck.
get you for our Secret Santa this year.
I will lose my shit.
Oh my god. We need to do a white elephant. I swear to god.
I'll bring the
Okay,
stupidest
gamers.
shit.
Patch notes, milk removed. My
Yay!
desk is now
Yay.
milk free.
Yippee. Is it sticky though?
So I dipped a paper towel in my water and like I tried to wash it off, but it's still kind of sticky, and I think it's just gonna be like that now.
Oh,
I think it's just wet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
your keyboard specifically?
It's a little
Well,
roughy.
my entire desk, more like
god.
it like touched the edge of my work laptop, and then the like surface tension of the milk gave out, and it spread underneath the entire laptop.
Oh, not the
Oof.
work laptop.
I think it's fine because like the vents are slightly raised and it saved itself, but my desk is really damp. But now I can draw. Oh, I touched it. No.
I am glad I did not pay Nemo today because I didn't realize he was sick. I was gonna pay Nemo for art.
He's 6 skateboard guitar riff.
The universe worked out.
Let him perish in peace.
I know.
Great.
That's why. I didn't.
That's my sexiest Nutcracker.
Wait, I want to see.
Let me see. Let me zoom in. Zoom in and hands, aka open the chat. That's a pretty good Nutcracker. Oh my
he's
god,
got
the
a-
whole collection in the background.
He's got a bitchin' hat.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I
dreamy.
love the wood carving where it like reveals where it wasn't stained.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
all
use-
wood, all stain, no paint.
Yeah, using the negative space. Oh, that's I
good.
Mhm.
I love that.
He's my very
slash
first
cute.
German Nutcracker.
It's a
I
very
like
good-
the little
Really?
stout green man in the back.
He has
I
a
love
dachshund.
that.
He has a dachshund.
I love him.
He's
Wait,
very
yeah.
round.
He's
That's
a
good.
dachshund. I have a Nutcracker that sells gingerbread and candy apples.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
I have one
I would
that
demolish a box of gingerbread right now.
has a rocking horse that actually rocks.
Oh my gosh.
There
I
you
have
go.
2 with squirrels.
Good.
1 with squirrels, 1 with mushrooms.
These
Yeah.
are clearly some god tier nutcrackers.
Oh yeah, no. The German ones are like they are direct from Germany, incredibly well made. Could actually crack nuts, 100%.
Nice.
So I only have a select few of them. And then I have a ton more like varying degrees of like the more cheap ones you would get in like Target or like
Yeah.
Home Goods.
The ones that sparked joy.
Yeah. Well,
But listen,
the
if
one
it-
that started it.
Sorry, you're good.
No. The one that
Couldn't talk
started
over
it,
each
I
other.
went to see the Nutcracker ballet.
Oh,
And,
Yo.
I got
that's so fitting.
I got a Nutcracker from that. And so I'm very knowledgeable
I mean-
about Nutcracker things, and thus I'm very excited for the guy who made Amphibia. He's working on the freaking Clara and the Below. So I'm very excited.
Shut up.
Yes, it got kickstarted. They
Let's
blew it out of the
go.
water. So I'm excited.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have any Barbie and the Nutcracker? Anything?
I
'Cause
do
that
not
would-
have any Barbie and the Nutcracker things specifically, no. I do like
Fan
Barbie and the
fiction.
Nutcracker. I think Barbie and the Nutcracker is one of my favorite adaptations because it did its own thing. And like the
Yeah.
Nutcracker ballet kind of doesn't make sense, and that like that's kind of part of it. It's kind of like esoteric, and it's kind of part of
Yeah.
it. Because the original, it only kind of follows. Yeah, I did last year when Clara and the Below was like announced as like going to be a thing. I like was like, okay, time to rewatch all the Nutcracker adaptations and then also watch some new ones I haven't watched yet. And yeah, still Barbie and the Nutcracker is my favorite adaptation because it takes the premise of there's a guy who's a nutcracker and then there's this girl who needs to help him and they need to save
Yeah.
Candyland. And I'm like, that's
There's a-
perfect. That's all it needs to be.
There's a Rat King involved. We're good. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm blanking on his name. The Don Bluth Nutcracker.
Oh, yes.
His is the most closest to the actual original story, but that makes it kind of esoteric. But the telling of it is very accurate to
Gotcha.
the original storytelling, like really, really accurate. So it's really good, but it does mean it's kind of like weird at the end because there's not really a good ending to any of these. And then
Interesting.
the first I had like the Disney's like live action Nutcracker movie. I like ended up watching that for the first time just because I was curious, and they just fuck it all up. There is one
Yeah.
good line where it's like one of the writers in the writer's room knows the Nutcracker, and this line shows that, but nothing else.
When you lost me immediately at Disney and live action, they have been shit in
Yeah,
the bed
they've
on
been-
every live action that they have touched. Oh my god!
You know, they just announced they're doing a Princess and the Frog one, and I'm like, okay,
Why?
y'all are gonna
Stop.
piss a lot of people
Those
off if
can't.
you do this
Like,
wrong.
they're not
Uh-oh.
making money. Why are you
No,
still
they're
making
not.
them?
Bro, it's like people were already like a little like, so the like you had the people of color characters like being frogs the whole damn movie,
Yeah.
No
Mhm.
shit.
and it's like now you want to do that again, fucking
Mhm.
idiots.
Also, Del Toro's Pinocchio, cinema, good shit.
Yeah, I've only
Anything
heard
Del
good
Toro.
things
I
about
love
that.
him. Now,
Alright,
question
gamers,
for
how do I
you
get
guys.
my art on here?
Magic. I don't know. So question for y'all. Have any of you seen the Odyssey? The new one?
I have not. I have heard many things. I know Bass in our chat has seen it, and he had a lot of
I have so many opinions.
thoughts.
I have so many opinions, and I really need to fucking rant at people about it.
I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. I'm gonna be so real.
Yeah.
I'm not going to see it because I am aware of certain things that are the things I care very much about in the Odyssey.
Somebody
So,
described it,
like-
and it's so funny to me
Uh,
that it's
What-
the
what-
whitewashed version of the Odyssey. And I'm like, you know
This
what?
This is
Exactly
like
that.
it. Am I muted? Hold on.
no,
No, I hear you.
Is this like this isn't related to the musical one, right?
no. This
No.
is not. There is an animated
actual
one that
story.
is related to the
'cause
musical.
I heard they were animating it.
Yeah,
People have
no,
been
they
doing
are.
a lot of people have been doing a lot of fan edits of the movie with epic songs, though. I have
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah.
Those-
and I
You
think
know,
someone
I'm talking
said
about,
some
like,
of the
actual
motifs were
Christopher
in the
Nolan.
movie.
If you really
But are
look
they
at it,
just motifs of
okay.
the Odyssey?
I don't know.
think they're just motifs of the Odyssey. So, okay,
Well, no,
so
no,
I'm
no,
talking
not
about,
the
like,
not the like
actual-
story, like the soundscaping. Like someone was
Oh,
talking
no.
about. There's like just a
Technically,
man motif in it.
There is, but you have to really listen for it. But like,
Mm.
they could just pass it off as not. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I'm talking about the actual story, the Odyssey, and then Christopher Nolan's version of the Odyssey. There are some things I really, really liked about it. Like, I say it like this: if you go in knowing nothing about the Odyssey, or you don't think about any of the actual lore behind the Odyssey, it's a great film. It is a
Yeah,
great
that's
film,
my
it's very
understanding.
entertaining. But if you know about the
Oh.
Odyssey,
It's
and you go in there, I get so pissed off about it. They took out all the gods.
yeah. That's
What?
biggest reason why I'm not gonna see it because
Then
I'm like
what's the story?
That's what
it's so. My understanding is that it does a very good like anti-war sentiment story to it, but it's like
it's
That's
they
not
took
the
the
Odyssey.
bones
Okay.
of the Odyssey and they like
and threw it out.
made it a Nolan film. You know what I'm saying? Like
What made me mad is either put all the magic in it or take it out. Like, they put Circe in there, they put Charybdis in there, they put Scylla in there, they put the Cyclops in there. All these monsters and ghoulies and shit that are not real, but they did not put the gods in. Why? Because they hate.
Then how do they
paganism.
exist?
That's yeah.
it's like implied. Like we don't get to see them. Like they're not like right there,
They
like in
talk
the
about
Odyssey
it.
where they are. But they're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is Poseidon is upset with us, blah blah blah, because storm
Literally
and
that.
shit. And it's like, okay,
Oh, like
can he tell you though?
invoking religion.
Can he tell you though, please? Can he
Like,
come?
where the fuck
be
is
mad at
he
you?
with the big ass water arm as in a horse? I want that. Give me that.
From
But
what you're
yeah.
describing, it sounds like they're trying to invoke religion like you would in modern times, but then like they
yes,
still
and
have
not
the
ancient
Cyclops.
times. Yes.
Yeah, I
literally-
would say that's a
literally that.
pretty good comparison in like
That's so boring.
how the vibe was of the
I
gods
could, I
itself.
could just go get in an argument with my local Bible beater and have the same thing happen.
Yes. Yeah, they didn't have the. He didn't claim he was nobody. He didn't claim. He was
Yeah,
kind of
that's
intimate
the
to
also
Cyclops.
kicker for me. I'm like, that's
That
my
pissed me
like
off.
my favorite part.
He's such a cocky asshole, and he
Yeah.
did not like. The thing is Odysseus is supposed to be a flawed fucking man
Mhm.
who has like fucked around and found out. That's his whole thing. That's the whole fucking story, right? Right. But in this one, instead of focusing on the gods, instead of focusing why he's flawed, they want to make him the good guy so fucking bad that they decided, oh, we're gonna make him focus on the PTSD of war. No, back in ancient Greece, they didn't give a
No.
fuck. They didn't care because it was for the gods. The gods are the ones messing with them in the fucking first place. There's no reason for that. Oh, I could go on a whole TED talk about this, but I will give credit where credit is due. The effects for the film, amazing. Like how they did the shit. I've done a lot of research on how they did a bunch of stuff. Like they did not use a lot of CGI for this, which I was very impressed with. So I was like, you know what? Okay. Like there's a scene where Circe is crafting the men into pigs, and I have not eaten pork in a very long time because of other things. But if I were to see that scene again, I'd have been like, no, I'm never eating pork again. It
Damn.
disturbed me so much. But it's not CGI, it's actual clay they gave her to sculpt. And it freaked me the
Oh.
fuck out. It was
That's
it's
great.
So it like go to the movie just to watch it for the effects and the music. The music is actually insane. The guy Ludwig, I can't pronounce his last name, but he created from scratch ancient Greek instruments that have not been made in thousands of years. There was no
Wow.
orchestra. only those instruments.
That's
Damn.
cool.
It was
It's
crazy. It was awesome. And I will say, there are 2 parts in the movie that are so fucking loud, I literally had to cover my ears because of how loud it was.
Damn.
Oh.
There's the part where they stab the Cyclops in the eye. The Cyclops yelled and screamed in pain so loud, I literally covered my ears. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, I get it, but oh my god.
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah, Göransson, that's his name. And the other part was when after they ate the cows at the Sun God's island and they were heading out, and Zeus was like, bah, 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 bah. I was in there with them. I'm like, I'm about to die from going deaf. Holy shit, it's so loud.
Wilden.
Yeah. And then so clearly they did not use actual representation of what Greek armor used to look like. They went with a whole different thing. And I was like, I'm kind of bummed about it, but it's whatever. However, there is one scene where Agamemnon, they open the gates of Troy, and Agamemnon is right there in the middle of it, and he steps out like death itself. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really tough. You really aura farming out here. It's really cool. I'll give you that one. But then we go to Calypso and she's wearing a tortilla blanket. And I'm like, why did they do that?
What?
The little
Excuse me?
shawl thing that she wraps herself in and whatever, I shit you not, looks like a tortilla blanket.
Can you send me a
Let me find it.
deviously ethically acquired screenshot?
Tortilla blanket.
I've got a tortilla blanket less than 20 feet away from me. I can be fucking
I
close.
don't
There you
want
go.
a picture of that tortilla blanket. I want
Cosplay.
the one in the movie.
Oh, where is it? Hold on, let me find her. Christopher Nolan. I want a picture of her in the movie. Also, very white woman as Calypso, which I'm just like, that's a choice. That's a choice for a woman who lives on an island. But what what do I know?
But
There's
yeah,
so many memes about it. I can't find it. I'm sorry.
my understanding was that, like, as a movie, it was pretty good, but as
Yes.
like an adaptation, there's a lot of like, why aren't we having certain things? And they definitely wanted to mold it into a certain like moral, I get, like a certain
Yeah.
like a
They wanted us to root for man and not God. Like
Yeah.
gods, I should say. That's basically what it was.
And my
And
understanding
I
is
was
they
like,
did that well.
weird.
It's just when you like the Odyssey
yeah.
for what the Odyssey is, it's kind of like, I wanted the Odyssey.
Yes.
Like, the Odyssey is supposed to be like this crazy fantasy story. I feel like that kind of takes a chunk of what makes the Odyssey
But
the
that's what
Odyssey
I'm
out of
saying
it.
is either put all the magic in it because they had all the
Yeah.
monsters, or take it all out. Like, pick one. You can't pick and choose. Also, this is the best I can get. It's actually from the thing.
Oh.
I shit you not. It was wrapped around her, and it looked straight up like a tortilla blanket. I
see,
shit
like-
you
Oh
not.
my god, yes, I see the texture.
Oh.
I see like
Oh.
a screenshot, but she's really far away, and I can kind of
Yeah.
see the shape of it.
It looks like a tortilla. There's so many memes about it. that
Wow.
I'm just kind of like,
That is crazy tortilla vibed. Wow. They couldn't have picked just a different color. Like that would have helped so much. Wow.
Yeah. Just it's so funny to me. It's so funny.
The posters look so sad.
Oh yeah. It's supposed to be dark and gritty and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was the other
Dude,
thing.
I'm so tired of darker and grittier.
Ex-
every
yeah,
single
yeah.
time.
There's like I've seen a bunch of things that are like side by sides of like the raw footage versus like what is in the movie, because they're literally actually in the Mediterranean, like they're actually over there. So it's like, oh, let's have this very
Quick
bright,
turn down the saturation.
yeah, and then make it like it's constantly storming and everything, and it's just like, oh,
So like what I do like about like there are so many things I like about the movie and the production and everything, and there's so many things I hate about it. But the production wise, all of the cast members that were on that ship and everything, they actually did get seasick, and in some of the scenes you can see them throwing up on the side. That's real.
Wow.
real. Them throwing
that's
up.
kind of funny.
And they're like, no, keep it in because like we think
Oh,
that
yeah.
gives it authenticity. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's also a
Crazy
scene
method
where
acting.
there's also a scene where they filmed dolphins. That wasn't planned. The dolphins literally just showed up.
Wild.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't really plan dolphins, to be fair.
Yeah, they live there.
It's
They're like, "What you
CGI.
doing?"
They're crisis actors.
They just make sure to release that like a wildlife rehabilitation center is going to release dolphins when they're there to film them.
I guess.
That would be the
no
way-
one's
I can
pirated
follow-
massive
talk
amounts
about
of
it.
screenshots from this yet. Damn. Rude of
Because it
them.
came out last
Yeah,
last
it's
Friday.
pretty new.
Literally get on it.
Hurry up!
God, let me make fun of it with slightly more context.
Is anybody
So-
excited for the Avatar Aang movie to finally officially come out tomorrow?
Are we supposed to be excited about that one? Like, I have heard so little about it.
I am so okay. So
You explain,
it is getting a theatrical release in the shittiest way possible that they didn't fucking say anything at all about. It is literally in 2 movie
Yeah.
theaters, one in Los Angeles and one in Manhattan. It is just for a week at both of those, and most people are speculating that it's just so they can be eligible for Academy Awards and shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
I specifically have not, participated in any leaks at all or anything like that. I do want to see it because the trailer looked really cool and I'm really excited. And the voice actors, like, they're not all the same. None of them are the voice actors they had originally.
I can simp for Zuko again, and it's age appropriate.
Yes,
That's all I
you
care
can,
about.
and it's Stephen Yoon.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
she's so hot. Toph is so fucking
They're all so hot.
hot.
They all came out so good. It's finally
Are they
valid
doing,
again.
like, a direct to streaming service thing?
Yes, it's only on Paramount Plus otherwise.
Paramount Plus.
Ugh.
However,
So
I
they're also doing that with the new Avatar series that's coming out. That just they just dropped a trailer for that.
the animated one
for
with
the
the
Maiden.
Earth avatar.
Yeah. Yep, they just
Mm.
released the trailer for it. It's supposed to release on the day they supposedly were gonna put Avatar Aang in theaters on October 9th. I'm like, that's shitty, y'all.
That
That's
is
so
real shitty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Am I gonna watch it? Yes. Legally? No.
I am going to watch the movie legally.
Yeah.
But specifically then cancel and say, I only wanted the Avatar Aang movie. You should have put it in theaters, then everyone would have had to pay.
So valid, actually.
like I'm literally gonna be like, here's my $15 or whatever. You could have had like 6 people individually play $15 to see this movie if you fucking put it in actual
And you
theaters.
fucked up. Yep.
Alright,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
You know what? But counterpoint. Fuck Paramount. Yar.
That's
The-
why
the
I watched
problem
that
for
shit
me-
on a Twitter post when it got leaked like 3 months ago.
The problem for me is that
that
like the
movie.
team and the the franchise
Yeah.
doesn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like if it bombs still on Paramount, then like we'll never get anything even remotely good again, right? Like we'll just get this
Yeah.
fucking live action bullshit that I've heard people who have never fucking seen
It's
Avatar
bad.
or like have
It's
seen
bad.
I mean,
it a decade ago. Like
and on another argument, like the actors and everyone involved has already been paid for their gig, right?
Yeah.
Like, and thinking to the future, like that's the effect is the future, and currently it's the company getting paid. Next, it's the next idea. Do we really want anything else from Paramount ever?
Yeah,
but the
Paramount
question
owns
is, do
Avatar.
we want anything from Avatar? Because they're on a bunch
Yeah.
of different
I mean-
streaming services already. I'm just saying, like, if their Netflix one is doing well, just because it's on Netflix and the normies are watching it, or people are hate watching it, but people are refusing to watch the Paramount one, then we'll never get the really pretty animated one again. Like, that's my thought about it.
Controversial opinion. Quite controversial opinion. We're getting mixed quality Avatar right now. What's happening. I get it. I think Avatar has had its healthy run.
Oh, I fully agree. I think it should die a long time ago.
I would rather space and money to new creators.
No,
you don't want it getting the fucking Harry Potter treatment and it being.
It's already basically getting the Harry
We've
Potter
seen the main story.
Listen, there's no theme park yet.
We've seen
they canceled the
done 2 or 3
TTRPG
times, and we've seen movies. I think this is the second one, might be the third one, and we have now 2 spin-off series. Now, to be fair, I've only started watching
Avatar
Korra, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I've heard of the other one. I don't think it's dropped yet.
No, October, I
Hagen?
think, as you were
October
saying.
9th,
Yeah.
Is that also Paramount, or what is that?
Yes.
That one
They
is
said
going
it
to
was
be Paramount.
only on Paramount Plus, and I'm like, that's shitty.
No.
I also kind of think that this culture of having media accessible only through a specific company's subscription service is bad for both the consumer and the creator.
Yep.
Especially for the creator, because it severely limits their reach, and it kind of pushes them into a contract where a lot of their exposure and the money they make is basically determined by the company's decisions consciously towards their stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I will not be giving them my money.
And I'm totally 100%. I sail the seas very often.
It's like, I'm sure you being a fellow Pokemon fan are like familiar with this stupid bullshit. If you want to watch the entirety of the Pokemon anime, you have to sub to like fucking 8-9 different streaming services.
That's insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, legitimately. Let me Google the exact number, but
crazy.
it's like a few seasons of this is on one thing, a few seasons it's on another, then another season's back on. Yeah.
Well, because technically the seasons get at certain points they're different series, so they've only licensed specific series to specific places. That's a whole different problem. Yeah, now they want to abolish physical media.
Yeah, well, they've been trying to do that for a long time.
Well, because you know what the biggest enemy to subscription services is? Physical media. Physical media is the one thing you can't not own.
Dude, the biggest fucking irony with that right now is I'm sure a lot of people have heard about PlayStation's decision to go to
yeah, 100%.
Did you know that the PlayStation Network has been down a majority of today?
No.
Which means no one can access anything.
That's funny.
So the easy example of, people's reasoning of why digital only media is a bad thing.
When you have to do it through like a subscription key thing. Because like if you download like a game from like itch, right? Like that is yours. Like you could put that on another computer, whatever. But when you have to download it through like a program that it has to talk to and thus it can revoke, like anything, like even Steam. All of that.
It's like they have lost some of like their licenses with some movies that people had
removed
had bought.
That I've heard about.
They just don't own those anymore, and then I don't believe they're giving people refunds to the best of my knowledge, which is shit.
All I'll say is that a long time ago, when Netflix started coming out with Netflix originals that cooked and thus would never get DVD releases,
Yep.
I might have bought DVDs.
Oh.
Ooh, fair. Oh my god, I have the Pokemon season list if you want to hear how ridiculous this is.
God.
Okay, starting from the top of this page, note this will not be in order. For Netflix to start, you can watch Pokemon Horizons the series, seasons 1 through 3. Then The Beginning, season 1. Seasons 17 through 19 of X and
What?
Y. Seasons 23 through 25 of Journeys. All of Pokemon Concierge. And select movies plus some extra. Moving to Prime, you can watch The Beginning, season 1. Gold and Silver, seasons 3 through 5. Black and White, seasons 14 through 16. Journeys, seasons 23 through 25. That's just Amazon Prime. Now the Prime Video channels. You can watch The Beginning, season 2. Ruby and Sapphire, seasons 6 through 9. Diamond and Pearl, seasons 10 through 13. X and Y, seasons 17 through 19. Sun and Moon, seasons 20 through 22, plus more. Their online TV, they are streaming Pokemon animations 24/7. Hulu, you can watch Sun and Moon, which are seasons 20 through 22. Pluto TV also has the streaming Pokemon animation 24/7, along with Samsung TV Plus. The Roku channel has Diamond and Pearl, seasons 10 through 13.
What?
X and Y, seasons 17 through 19. I'm not even halfway through this fucking page.
God.
There's
I'm in
Roku.
pain.
I will continue through Roku, Tubi, Hoopla, Happy Kids, YouTube, and YouTube TV, and then you can purchase and rent. It's
I wasn't
fucking
even aware of
goodness.
half of these freaking streaming services.
I would like to highlight the concept where Pokemon technically has a streaming service where they play all of the Pokemon anime, but it's like TV. It's a stream,
Uh-huh.
so you can't really choose what you're watching. Another completely
Like-
unrelated tangent. Not unrelated. There's a website that streams old TV shows,
Mm.
and you can watch Star Trek on it. I
Oh.
believe it's the only way to watch Star Trek, the original series, without like, I don't even know if they're streaming anywhere right now, paying for it. But you can't watch it in order.
Yeah.
It's like TV. It's like that. Speaking of physical media, I'd like to shout out random. Oh, who owns Spore now? Ubisoft.
yeah.
I'd like to shout out for all of the evil Ubisoft has done.
Yeah.
The random customer support rep who I talked to in the year of our Lord, like 2017. I have the original like Spore CDs because I played it when I was a kid. And Spore, it was made in the era, I think it was 2012, of new and evolving anti-piracy measurements in physical media.
Mm.
So the CD had a security code that you would type in when you download the game off the CD, or install the game on the CD. And that code only worked so many times.
Oh.
So I went to go install Spore again, and I was like, hey, it's not working. And I saw that they had it on their like online store, but I didn't want to pay for a game that I already owned. So I got on customer service. It's like, hey, I like have this game. Like I could send you a picture of the CD box right now. And he goes, nah, don't worry about it. Here you go. And just gives me access to it.
Based.
And,
He knows what's
you
up.
are the best. Like I'm sure like no one's ever had that argument before. Like I already have this game, but it has like the most insane anti-piracy measurement ever.
Yeah, imagine if they were like,
360
nah.
was known for that, for having crazy anti-piracy, even in that era.
That's crazy.
Where am I
The
drawing?
one anti-piracy I always think about is the freaking investigations 2, like Ace Attorney Investigations 2 game, where if you try to crack it, it changes the language to the made-up language of Borginian.
Oh my god.
But the best part is that people, fans wanted to play so bad because it wasn't in English, it was only in Japanese. People wanted to play it so bad that they actually learned how to translate. Like, they translated the game into English anyway. And so you can play ROMs of it.
That's very good.
And it's like, yeah, where there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm. Byte is one of the world's best drivers of innovation.
Seriously, though. And then they finally came out with an official translation.
Yippee!
And I will admit, the art upgrade was fantastic. Oh, beautiful, beautiful game. That, probably my favorite game UI ever.
You'd love to hear it.
It's so pretty. It makes the original trilogy remaster, though, look kind of sad compared. It was like a while later, though. Yes, the art upgrade is so beautiful because it was like, what was it? The first one was Game Boy, right? Game Boy Advanced, I think. I'm asking chat because they know the answer. But so it was like all like classic pixel art. Yeah. So it was originally Game Boy Advanced games, and so it was all like classic pixel art, little sprites and everything. But in the upgrade, while you can still play the classic pixel version if you wanted to, they also like made it all like beautifully animated, like chibis that walk around, and the animations are gorgeous. And I'm just like, every time I'm just like, oh, this is so beautiful. The investigation style is my favorite style. It's so great. We're about to play the 3D animated one, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a little concerned.
It's been a while since I've seen, because I had watched someone do a playthrough on YouTube because I was broke out college student. I'm just like, I'll just live vicariously through Let's Plays.
I mean, vibe.
And I think they did a fairly good job, if I remember correctly.
My understanding is that the last 2 games of the second trilogy are the 3D ones. My understanding from our chat is that the first one is they're definitely new to it. And the second one, the most recent game, is they actually know what they're doing now. And then the other duology spinoff was always in 3D, and they also knew what they were doing in that one. And that one had like a 2020 remaster. So like, I'm just concerned about this one game.
That's entirely fair.
I think my main concern is just like the characters that were originally made in 2D, because sometimes like characters that are designed for 2D are not very good at translation into 3D, depending on what vibe of 3D you want. You could see that when like they talk about the Mario movie or the Peanuts movie, right? Where it's like, oh god, we have to like cheat everything and like make 2 different models and all this sort of stuff. So that's not cheap, which a lot of reason that they go to 3D is to be cheaper. So I'm definitely worried about the characters that we already know more than any new characters they're going to introduce, because at least I'd assume that the new characters will be made with being 3D in mind. So, we shall see. Yeah, Bass, but they did the work. That's the whole thing. I mean, the Mario movies look good too, but they do the work. You watch the behind the scenes of like, yeah, we had to move the whole rig around in order to make the side profile look like it does in 2D.
You know what I miss? I think Barbie does it well. I know I keep bringing it back to the Barbie movies.
Ah, we
but
love
the
Barbie here.
bloopers that they would animate the bloopers.
Yes.
that.
Yeah, the first Toy Story did that too.
Yes, the
Um,
Toy Story bloopers are so good.
I
Yeah.
know that the Ace Attorney anime didn't make new animation to the bloopers, but they did put the bloopers into like the section that had the bloop
Good.
in it. So like that is fun. I have not seen the Tintin movie. I should, but I have not seen the Tintin
Come back
movie.
to bloopers, and I see someone mentioning Miracle Mask. I need to play Miracle Mask, I think.
I want to play the latent games because I want to be able to play the
They're good.
crossover game, but I'm
Yes.
okay.
Join us!
I need real talk. I have failed at using Citra?
I will help you.
Okay, if you'll help me, then we're good.
I will help you.
And we're
It's so
Gucci.
it's so intuitive to me that I will
Okay,
blast that
because
energy into your brain.
I had before, because when we first started playing Ace Attorney, the second trilogy and the Investigations duology were not even announced to be coming out as remasters for PC. So I'm like sitting there, we're in like the third game, and I'm like, okay, I gotta learn how to do this. And I got Desmune working fine, and so that's fine for
Yeah,
like
that's the one I used.
the DS and the Game Boy ones. But the 3DS ones, I just can't do. I've been unable
Really?
to do like two of them, and then since I know the latent ones are like the first two are not 3D, not like 3DS or something, but the rest of them are.
Yeah, I think because it goes DS, 3DS, and then there's like one on the Switch.
Yeah, and
Like,
there's
Switch one-
1.5 on the Switch.
and there's one
Yeah,
that's like a
Catriel.
mobile game, I think, isn't there?
Leighton
Yeah.
Brothers.
To be fair, that
fucking
one's kind of like a
Brothers.
spin-off of its own.
We
Mhm.
don't
yeah, I
talk
don't think
about
you
that
have
one.
to
I
play through
thought
the
there was
story.
like there's two on the mobile game on mobile.
Oh. Well,
Is
I
there something
haven't
else
played them.
beside? There's
It's
Are
like
you- are you-
Cottrell
yeah, are you
or
sure
whatever.
yeah,
oh,
no,
Catriel.
Catriel
I,
and
yeah,
the
and I don't think it
Millionaires.
was received well. I haven't played it, so I can't really
It
say too much
wasn't.
about it.
I thought it was cute, but it definitely didn't have the same charm as an original Leighton game. Like, yeah.
Mm. Well, and then level 5 was like, hey, we use AI now. and
Yeah,
we're
I'm
working
really
on
upset
it.
about
And I'm, like,
that.
terrified for the next game.
Yeah, World of Steam or whatever.
Yeah. Ellie, if you
Yeah.
want to borrow my copy of Catrail for the Switch, you just gotta let me know.
But
Yeah, that I
Yes.
also saw, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way that even now, if they come out with like a remaster on PC, that I could legally do this.
yeah, because I was so excited for it because I'm like, oh, they're bringing back the franchise,
Yes.
and then level 5 went, we're
Yes.
actually possible
Yeah.
now.
Like a long time into having it be
I'm
announced
so
though.
mad now. Our golden age gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then they've been working on it for like what 5 years now.
yeah, a while.
It's a while, yeah.
Bass,
it's
that is
the
your
new-
own
it's the-
morals.
It's the new way to curse people. You don't tell people that, like, I hope that, like, your socks get wet. You go, I hope your favorite game series uses fucking AI.
Oh.
Like,
Oh my god. Dude, if you have a DS, I will say the first 2 or 3 Professor Layton games are very easy to get secondhand. If you want physical
It's more
media.
we'd want to stream them, and I'm
Oh, true.
gonna be so real. I like my electronics too much that I'm a little scared to even attempt to crack them, because I'm just like,
Yeah,
I want it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
the
my
same
boy.
way.
I have my like Game Boy Advance from back
I
then.
will
I
explode
have-
it.
I feel that-
Yeah, I have my mother's like original Game Boy. It's like I don't want
Oh
to.
my
I
God.
don't want to risk.
I
them.
feel that. I'm a stupid bastard. I don't want to touch any of that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, no. That's the one thing that I like. Capture card me the fuck up, but like, oh, you have to crack the 3DS. I'm like, no, my baby,
Nah.
we can't do this. I have like the first like Gen 3DS too. Like that's like I got that for Christmas, and I was like, I'm so cool. So I'm like, no, my baby, I can't do that. ROMs, we good, but touching my actual devices, I'm like, nah. They stay pure.
Understand. Oh, dude, Ori, I have to show you my like retro gaming collection. I think you'd like it. I'll go grab a picture. I need to feed my cats too. I might.
Well, Bass, if that does happen, we're down because I do want to play them. I do want to play the Layton games.
Yes.
It really is.
I will help you acquire them fully legally with no moral qualms whatsoever.
Sounds great.
Because we hit level 5 now.
We love to hear it.
Okay now.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's. We will more keep our morals intact while playing the games.
Professor Layton would want you to pirate.
We sail the 7 seas, you know. Just looking for treasure. Okay. That one is not as cute, but I hope that character will look cuter when I color it. Oh,
Lord.
Drawing a lot of sentient teapots, so it's a mixed bag.
Bro, I hate color theory. They look so pink, but I literally color dropped it. But they look so pink.
I will say, if something looks like super different than what I was interpreting it as when I color pick, I'm just like, I'm picking the color I thought it looked like. Fuck it.
That's so valid.
Mood.
I did that with your character, actually, Elliot. I did that.
Good. Oh, Elliot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone to go feed the cat.
No, I have my earbuds in.
Okay. Yeah, I did that with Elliot's character because I'm blanking on the character's name. But
describe them.
The no hands
Twink.
warlock.
No hands twink.
Yeah, that one. Cuz he looked very like different colors of blacks, but when I color picked it, it was just like very brown, and I'm like, this is not this is not what I was doing.
I was in my era of my line art. My line art is actually red.
I see.
So everything in that like series I did is like red washed.
Mm.
And it's black.
Yeah.
But,
No. But I like color picked it, and I'm
comfortable.
like, this is wrong, and I'm just gonna go. No, it looks black on the image. I'm just gonna make it black.
Exactly. Like if your line art is black, then it looks wrong if you color pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're adjusted to the palette that I'm in.
Yeah, I color pick when it's valid, but when it looks very different, I'm like, screw it. This is how it should look.
I have sent my top half of my IKEA calyx. I'm still organizing it, but it looks so much better than it did, like...
That's pretty great.
Recently.
I certainly don't have retro that far back. I'm an only child, and my parents did do some gaming, but the only relic of that I have is indeed the original Game Boy. I think...
actually didn't. Or how old are you?
Brain has to work for that. Right now,
oh no,
I am 27, but that will change
we're the
in
same
about a
age.
month.
I'm decrepit.
Okay, wait.
No.
Don't dox yourself if you don't want to. When's your birthday?
Nah, my birthday's August 31st.
Dude, our birthdays are less than a month apart. What the
Oh,
fuck?
snap.
That's crazy. Ancient.
Yeah,
I
you're
actually,
Dylan's age, Bass.
You fuck.
You've always been the
Get outta
Dylan's
here.
age.
The old one.
I
the
got
Ellen
lucky, Bass. Don't worry about it.
We
I got real
we
lucky.
were not a console family. I think the first console we got was a Wii, and
Yeah, that was
it
mine.
was like 5 years after the Wii came out. Because
Nope, 100%.
We're
That's
middle
exactly
class
my
family.
experience. We went to Costco and it was like on sale, and it came with We Play and Brawl.
yeah,
in like this
Yeah.
combo pack, and my parents, on a whim, because I was still pretty young, on a whim, they're just like, my mom's like, yeah, let's get this. It's cheap. And I was like,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Ellie, I have somewhat a same-ish story about how my family acquired our Wii when I was a kid, but it was instead not like 5 years after released. I think it might have been like really close to when it did drop. And I remember my dad coming home one day and he just decided to fucking buy it, and I remember my mom being real pissed about it.
Oh boy.
It was
Yeah, I
good
mean,
though.
like,
Because my
we
sisters
would
played it, so
me and my brother, we would get the handhelds, and that's what I had growing up. Like all
Mhm.
the like the Game Boy and the 3DS there, and I have like a DS and a Game Boy Advanced too. Those are all like mine growing up.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
Mine was
would the reason I had a Game Boy was because I would get them 8 years after they came out.
Mm-hmm.
I get them back when the GameStop used section was reasonably priced.
Yeah, actually mattered
Mhm.
and acted like it should. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
I
I'm
was-
just
remember
holding you.
I got a Wii for
Oh.
Christmas when it first came out, and my brothers and
Yeah.
it wasn't Mario Kart, it wasn't the Wii Sports, it was Cooking Mama, and I
Mm.
shit
Oh,
you
hell
not,
yeah.
we had competition after competition, and of course, me being the eldest of 5, I kicked their asses.
Dude, you're just like my brother that way. My brother's like 4 years older than me. So whenever we played video games, especially when I was like super young, and I don't know if you're like this, but he didn't have the like empathy to
Oh,
be
no,
like, okay,
It
maybe
builds
I should
character.
sometimes let my younger sibling not win, but even just have the time to learn the game before I
No.
crush them to death.
Nope, I let them suffer.
God damn it.
But
Oh my God.
but it kicked me in the ass later because when I got a PlayStation 2 from a garage sale, and I was super excited about
yeah.
it because guess what game they forgot inside of the disc? Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
That's
my
where
God,
the
it's
origin
lost-
story.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, it's
I
it
lost my
is-
mind. And I was so excited, and I played through it, and then I got stuck on the fucking Tarzan level where Clayton is riding that stupid ass chameleon, and I kid you not, for days I would sit there and try to win this stupid thing. And my brother, one time, did it. I was so fucking pissed. I was
That's
so
the karma.
pissed.
That's
That is the
of being
karma.
back at you.
No,
It made me so mad.
I remember I got my Game Boy Advance for Christmas, and that was like a coordinated gift. So like all of the rest of my family got like different games for me and stuff. And
Mhm.
I there was like a Harry Potter game on it.
Mhm.
And there's like a section where you have to like hide from Snape in the library, and there's like a
Mhm.
bunch of secret passages, and you have to keep like running around and like going the right way or whatever and not have him
Oh,
like
yeah.
catch you. And I could not beat that for the life of me. And I remember
The
playing it
old
and playing
Harry
it.
Potter games are pretty rough from what I've seen. They
And-
are actually way harder than they have any right.
It
like,
was so
being.
hard. But I like went to bed. I like put it down and I like went to bed. And you have like the epiphany dream where I dreamed
Yes.
that I played it and did it
Yes.
right. And then you wake up the next morning and you're like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
And I
download
beat
it.
it immediately. I was like, oh
Good.
my God.
That's incredible.
God.
Love that. That's fucking haunting.
That's-
Your
feel
brain
that
just
way.
finally works through it. You know, you have time to
Yeah.
to process. You need the upload time, you know?
My
Yeah.
smarter and more enlightened unconscious brain processing it for me.
So real. No, I
it's like, what the fuck is that show where it's like the people have like the innie and the outie persona with like the work. It's like that's you with dream. It's like you have your awake you and then you have your dream you that just locks
Yeah.
the fuck in.
No, there was one time I was trying to memorize the Elements song because in like 7th
Oh, yeah.
grade, if you memorized it and then performed it in front of class, you got like big extra credit, and I have no shame. And so I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And I kept practicing and I couldn't get like the last line. And it's like, And my mom's literally like, Ori, just go to bed and you'll get it. And you seriously
Yeah,
do
you're
fucking
right.
download. Like, I woke up I
Yeah.
listened to the song going to sleep, and I woke up and I knew it.
Holy shit.
And I was like,
That-
jeez.
So
There's like
back-
a pseudoscience that believes in like absorbing things in your sleep.
Yes.
But it's
Yeah.
like they'll like play this subliminal messaging while you sleep. You did it. You did it for real.
Yeah.
So back when I was in 5th grade, we were learning like the states and capitals and everything because
Mhm.
like duh, that's what you do. But my dad,
Mhm.
he was trying to get his citizenship at the same time as I was doing this, right?
Oh.
When you
every
learn
day-
the states
so-
and capitals.
Yeah, they also have to learn the states and capitals in
Yeah,
order to pass
no.
the test and everything. And so every day we'd quiz each other, and I shit you not, he got every single question right because we kept fucking quizzing each other. every single
Amazing.
day.
That's so good.
Good.
But
I
on the
love that.
other side of this, so it wasn't just him, it was him and his brothers, so my uncles, right? And
Mhm.
one of my uncles, this fucking moron, got chosen to be on TV. And all of us were super excited because we're like, oh my god, that's amazing. We're gonna watch it and everything. This fucking idiot. This fucking
Oh
he
boy.
goes up. The lady's like, how does it feel to be an American citizen? Like, how's the test? La la la. He's like, I crossed here illegally. I'm like, why would you say that?
Why would you say that? I mean, I get they can't do anything about it now because it's not a criminal
Yeah.
offense. But like, brother.
I know, he's like, I crossed here illegally, but I'm so proud to be an American citizen. And he showed off his little document thing, and he was so proud. I'm like, you fucking moron. Why would you say that? I'm like,
That's funny.
"Ee."
Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So here we are.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's really funny.
I still give a
Ugh.
fuck about it every time I see him. I'm like, are you
Y'all
so proud
should-
to be here?
Y'all
It's
should
like-
y'all should make him a t-shirt with that.
Yeah. Not
Find a
nowadays though.
photo.
Don't
No,
wear it
no,
now.
Maybe,
No.
maybe not with this president.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. Give it a few more years, and then
Yeah.
I'll wait. And
We-
then
we-
it'll
we
be
gotta
The
fine.
wait.
United States will no longer be a country at all.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then the shirt will be
I'll
fine.
Yeah, I'll wear that shirt just for funny. But it was so hilarious. I died, dude. I was like, why the fuck
That's
did you say that? Like,
insane.
legit, he said the same thing. He's like, what are they gonna do? Take it away?
And it's like, it doesn't matter.
Like, I don't know, but I'm a little 5th grader who doesn't know any better, and I'm just scared. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I actually,
Oh my.
I took my mom and my dad to go see the Odyssey, and they are not very well-read people, so they don't really know shit about the Odyssey.
Mm.
And
They're
so-
not Odyssey fans.
They're not
no.
Odyssey peeps.
And
Die Hard
I-
Odyssey
my
fans.
dad, when the Cersei scene was happening, he looks at me, he's like, what the fuck? Yeah. And he's like, is she a witch? What's happening? I'm like, yeah, she's a witch. And he's like, but they're good guys. They weren't gonna harm her or anything. I'm like, okay, Dad, I need you to put yourself in her shoes. You're a woman alone on an island, and
His
a
toxic
bunch of fucking
masculinity is
strange men
showing.
came desperate for food. What would you do? And he's like, and I swear to God, he's having like his coming to God moment of like, oh, I understand like prejudices and everything. And oh wow. And he's like,
It all clicked.
wow. And he's like, does that really happen? I'm like, well, yes and no. Like, I'm not gonna
I
about to turn men
mean,
into pigs, but like,
I'd love
I-
to
I-
though. That'd be nice
mean,
as
that'd
like
be
a defense
interesting.
I'm just saying,
mechanism.
if I had the power.
Yeah.
mind you, my dad is a very traditional like Mexican man, and like to the point where I'm the oldest of 5. He did not want me to go to college. He wanted me to be a stay-at-home mom because that's
Oh.
how he was raised.
Mhm.
He didn't know any better, and I was just like, I am not doing that. I am doing what I want to do. I want to go and do this for myself. I don't want to do that. I don't even want kids. And he wrestled with that for a very, very long time. But now that he sees me as like an adult and like doing my own thing and like whatever, right? It's
Mhm.
like, it's so weird. It's like he sees me as a whole different person and like interacts with me differently. Like he thinks of me as like an
yeah.
intelligent human being and not a child.
Yeah.
And so when he was asking me all this stuff, he's like, wow, I never realized. I'm like, You're freaking me out. Who are you?
We
Who
love a
is
good
this
character
man?
development
Yeah,
arc.
yeah, exactly. He's going through his
great.
arc.
He's grown a lot in the 29 years I've been on this planet.
Well, hey, it's better
and
than
then
some
I had
people,
to
you know?
warn
He's working for it.
exactly. And then I had to warn my mom about the dog thing. I was like, because my mom has dogs,
It's
and I'm like,
so
hey, I
sad.
need to tell you, the dog is gonna die. And she's like, what? Why would you take me to this movie? I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna do it because I didn't see the movie. I haven't watched the movie until we were sat in the theater. I'm like, I don't know how he's gonna do it because there's a couple different ways, but he does die. And she's like, Isabel, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, I'm sorry. I forgot. I didn't think about it until we sat down, and I'm like, oh.
And then you went,
that's
oh
right."
shit. Wait. No, the dog is so sad. No matter
really
any of the tellings, it's so sad.
Ugh, it breaks my heart, bro.
It's always the dog.
Always the dog. There's a horror movie about a dog going in a zombie apocalypse, and the #1 most Googled thing about it is
does the dog die?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's so valid. Actually, I'm not. Gonna
It
go
is
watch
so
Does It Die.
valid.
I don't know if y'all knew, but I believe there used to be a subreddit like along the lines of that. And now
Yeah,
there's
I
an
think
actual website that you can go and you can, for one, you can check to see if the dog dies in the movie, but two, it also includes like any certain like triggers or like anything that might pop up in the
Ooh.
movie. Yeah,
That's nice.
they've expanded it, yeah, which is
That's
good for
good. I like
folks
that.
so they aren't like blindsided for certain things.
Bro, me with fucking Baldur's Gate. I do not like eyeball gore. And the first fucking thing that happens in
is
in
yeah.
Baldur's Gate, bleh, I was so upset. I'm like, this is nasty. Why would anybody make me do
I was thankfully warned, and I only played with Dylan, who had already played the game once through when I played, so I got all of the don't look now. I'm like, great.
I was not warned for shit, even though people have played it before me and no
Oh
one told me.
no.
I'm like, all you traitors, every single one of you.
And then you killed them in Baldur's Gate, as they deserved.
Yeah. Many times. Actually, did you see they're getting an Asterion book? By
No.
Kingfisher. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. T. Kingfisher is one of my favorite authors. Let me.
And in Minecraft.
Fisher. Astarion. He's really gay with the an Aasimar man paladin. I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
Ooh.
Good
Hell
for you.
yeah.
Stan.
Yeah. I think it comes out in September, I want to say. Yeah, it's a prequel of like how he got to be what he is.
Very neat, very neat.
And he's just a pretty man. Like, you
Yeah,
know?
no, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I first played Baldur's Gate, I was like, it's gonna be Astarion and nothing else. And then Halsin came into the picture, and I was like, shit, it's this one.
You're a sucker for a good himbo, Izzy. You really are.
I know. It's either himbo with weird eyebrows or like super uber villain that I could fix or make worse. There's no in between.
There's not.
But I swear we did a chart at some point about my preferences.
I swear to God, we have a tier list. I swear to fucking Christ, we have a tier list.
Gotta
I
be.
know it
Probably
exists.
do.
Wait, do I have it saved on my drive?
Yes, Adembo. Yep.
We played a Smasher Pass for our Last Ace Attorney game last week. Always a riot. And I think that was the first time that two of us didn't end up with the same score. Usually, like, two of us have the same score. Not all because we, Smasher passed all the same characters. It just ends up where we both have the same score, and then one person's different. But this time we were all different. So, that was new.
That's always fun, though.
Speaking of Allie, were we 100%, you and I, on the Smasher Passes you were watching? That's the real question.
I have not played AA whatsoever. I know my husband does. He's a big gamer fella.
You gotta show him
Me-
the abridged then.
I feel like he's shown it to me before. Like I'm just so tiny brained. I'm like, huh? What?
We're doing our abridged, and we just recorded the 3rd episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping.
I have voiced in a bridge before, and it was Oran High School Host Club back in the day.
Ooh, so good.
I voiced Haruhi, and it was really good because I just got to be mean to all the. But I was cool with Mori.
Nice.
Valid.
I love when I step into the kitchen and my earbuds desync slightly.
Yes, that happens to me too. That never happened in my old house though.
They're not resyncing. Everyone has an echo for me.
Oh no.
Let me try.
Wow.
Can I get a little bit more than a Y, please?
Wow.
According to all known laws of aviation,
No!
you should be able to fly.
There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, radium.
Wait, are they in alphabetical order?
No, they are in vibe order, just like the country's song from Animaniacs. They're just in
What the
vibe
hell?
order.
What a terrible way to learn the elements.
Alabama, Montgomery, Alaska, Juneau, Arizona, Phoenix, Arkansas.
Do you know the
Little Rock.
state song though? Do you know the state song?
No. I learned it by myself. I didn't know the shit about the song.
Well, the
back in
song
the day.
doesn't have the capitals, so you have to learn
Oh,
the
then
capitals
no.
yourself anyway.
Well,
but I
there
learned.
are 2 versions of the song. One with the capitals, without. It's at least how I was taught. It's like one, like the regular one with the states is the fast one, and then the ones with the capitals, it's like you do a little pause between them.
I like the states one because it is alphabetical, like the one without the capitals, because it is alphabetical.
Yeah.
And then there is a president's song that is in order.
Oh, I knew about the president's song. Yeah.
That one I learned both of those in like 5th grade. I still know the alphabetical state song. I
Same.
only have the presidents down to like Taylor, I think. And we had to I remember hilariously we like tacked Obama on the end because he like literally got like elected like you know when we
Yes. Oh
learned
my
it or
God,
something.
yeah.
And we had to like
Really?
tack Obama on at the end. And now all I can imagine is like, what does the song sound like now?
Mm-hmm.
I know, Bass, it makes no sense.
So I have many fun stories now tonight. I don't know why, but I do.
It's a fun story
back
kind of
in
night.
the day. Oh, back in
Are
the
you okay?
day, who just died? Actually, are you okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, this reaction really got me. Oh, that was guttural. I hit my funny bone on my desk really hard.
Oh no.
I just elbow dropped the corner of my desk a little bit. Don't worry.
It was just the timing to going, I have a funny story. Oh!
Oh, I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Okay, no funny stories allowed.
Okay. No, please
but-
tell your funny story.
So back in the day, when I was a sophomore in high school, for some reason they put me in the advanced government class as a sophomore.
Hold on.
And-
I
but I was-
understand like advanced math, but advanced government is kind of crazy.
But I was really good at it. I literally had an A+ in the class because I was that good at it, right?
Damn.
What did you do?
But it was I don't know. I was
Enough,
just selected, I
apparently.
guess.
like what do you do in advanced government? What do you do in government class?
I
Fuck
mean,
if I know. I don't remember.
I mean, they had advanced placement classes in high school, so I mean, they had like AP chemistry and shit like that. So, I
yeah,
mean,
I got
at least
credits for it and shit, so I was like,
No,
yeah,
I
mean,
yeah,
like-
whatever.
Yeah, but what
What's
is
a
a
government
government
class,
course, I guess? I
Yeah,
mean, learning
that's what I
about the
know.
government, I would hope. Because it gets
Yeah,
more
we
in
did
depth
that.
than you ever get in, like, social studies.
Yeah. But anyway, but around that time was the election where Obama was first voted in, right?
Mhm.
Was that. And of course, me being from a very small town, full of white people. You can
Mm.
imagine what most people swayed to, right? But back then it didn't
Oh,
really
no.
matter, you know. But my teacher, he's like, everyone
My
raise your hand
guy.
if you're. I think it was Reagan at the time. No, who?
Fuck.
Romney. I
Romney.
think. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm like,
remember who.
not Reagan.
Yeah,
We're
No,
long.
Romney. The
Reagan.
R word. The R
No,
guy.
that was the second. That was his second term. The first time it was
Kane.
It was McCain.
McCain, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The other guy versus Obama.
Guys,
right?
remember when you
So-
could like almost respect a Republican candidate?
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, fuck it. It was John McCain was like being like so chill compared, like Jesus
He's
Christ.
like a normal
Mhm.
person.
Yeah,
It's
and I
crazy.
didn't. I was like, okay, whatever. But he's like, okay, raise your hand if you want this guy to win, and of course, everybody but me raised their hand. And then he's like, okay, raise your hand if you want Obama to win, and I raised my hand. And he's like,
no,
all right, tell
don't
you
bully
what.
that person.
And well, this is the thing. He's like, okay, so here's the thing. I'll give all of you a pop quiz if Obama wins tomorrow, and Isabel or Izzy, you can just chill. You don't have to.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Or flip it. Izzy has to do the pop quiz, and the rest of you can just chill for the rest of
Oh,
the
no.
thing. Well, the next fucking day.
That's amazing.
I look in the class, and
12
everybody's-
hours later.
Everybody's pissed at me, and I'm just sitting there drawing quietly.
That's
It was so
amazing.
funny.
Karma happened, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, I remember in 5th grade, the Super Bowl was happening, and my teacher like really, really liked the Steelers, like that was his team or whatever. And I can't remember who they were playing against. But he was like, all right, like if the Steelers win, you know, yeah, he was like, vote, you know, do you think the Steelers are gonna win? Do you think the other team's gonna win? Whatever. And then he was like, yeah, if the Steelers win, people who voted don't have homework, and if the other team wins, people who voted for them don't have homework, right? And I can't remember who won. It doesn't matter, because he went to the other group and he specifically was like, you guys also don't have homework, but you have to make it look like you have homework, okay? Like, still be
These
upset.
bitches.
And it's like, great. I'm so glad that he was chill like that, because otherwise, you know, it's like, we just voted and we had no agency in the outcome, you know? So it's like,
Y'all are just children.
They could have just taught you about gambling.
That's, I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Okay, I got 2 whole art fights done in this stream. Now I'm gonna play Splatoon.
Can you finish my art fight for me, please?
Yeah, can you do mine?
What the fuck? I just
I
finished
am-
2.
Yeah, but now you gotta
Fine.
finish this one that has 26 characters or whatever.
Yeah, like you're free now, right?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
free now.
You can help.
What are my statistics? My battle ratio is 62.96.
Mine's like 12%. I'm in hell.
I can't
I
remember
have
what
done-
mine is.
804 points for mystery this time round.
I think mine's
I like
just
uploaded
above
a
50.
character in the middle of art fight, and people went. I don't know what happened. I must have been like at a weird time where people weren't adding characters, so he was on the front page for a while, and people were like,
Mhm.
"I like this guy. I'm gonna draw him." I'm like,
Oh my God.
oh, there's like 4 people that I now have to get my ass in
Cake
character
too
revenge.
juicy, lobster too buttery.
I didn't realize or
Lobster's too
remember
buttery.
that when you like upload an attack, that's also like on the front page for a little bit. So
Yeah,
it's like,
for, a little bitty.
how are these
Oh, I
people
didn't know
like
that.
randomly like sometimes I'll do an attack and then suddenly I get a bunch of follows and it's like,
I mean,
Okay.
I will like go and like if I'm bored at work, refresh.
Do you know,
the
I
art
wonder
front
if that's
page.
why I've been getting more random followers this year, because people like the worms.
yeah.
That's how people find you. It's like
Oh.
either if it's like near when you post an attack or character, it's definitely from people refreshing the front page.
I'll
Gotcha,
also see
that
it
makes sense.
because this is like, I'll do this. If you attack somebody that they see and they see your attack, they'll like go, because I'll do that. I'll like, oh, I like this, you know, I'm gonna attack this person, and I'm gonna look at the other attacks that character got, and I'll be like, oh shit, that art's really cool. What characters do you have? Let me go
Yeah.
I
see,
like that.
because damn, is that art style fire? I gotta go look at what your profile looks like.
I do that too. I look at people's art styles. I'm
Fair.
like, dude, that's insane. How do you do that?
Oh my god, I
Yes.
followed this one person this year, and
Oh, by
they
the way,
do
Laura, if you wanna put on my
insane
screen-
art so fast. Oh my god. 2 people actually. One is Miss Peach Tea. Oh my god. The level of work that they can do in like incredibly amount of time is insane. And then the other one is I want to make sure I get the name exactly what it was. This character. It's Tyga Blackfield. They also do like insane attacks very
Hell yeah.
quickly. And it's like literally they'll be like, oh yeah, today I have like 2 attacks. And it's like, that is fully rendered. That is like insane.
Brother,
art,
I'm
like-
not even awake yet.
Oh my god. Crazy.
Crazy.
Some people are just absolutely nuts.
I will say, I'm so glad they added the connections thing because then it makes
Yes.
it easier for me to like draw people's stuff, and I'm like, yeah,
I really like it. I like that you can put a little
Yeah.
text blurb in there because I used to like have them
Mhm.
linked, but it was really a hassle to manage.
Yeah.
yes.
No, I love the connections because it really is like very easily inspiring. I got to draw Yaoi Kiss because of connections.
Yeah.
Gays.
Yeah, let's go.
Viva la gays.
Yes, this little swooch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go draw this person character, and then they're like connected. I'm like, oh, I know that other person's character. How are they connected? And it's like these 2 are lovers. Only draw ship art of these 2 together. I'm like, sign me the let's fucking go. They're also like
Safe
superheroes.
fucking list.
Like let's
Safe-
fucking
oh my
in
God.
masks. You know, come on.
Insane
Let's go.
pining. Oh my god.
Oh, let's
I
go.
can sense it from here.
So yeah, locked the fuck in. We have a lovely smooch for them that I have to finish. Oh, I'm also drawing the rat Yuri is in this piece over here.
Rat Yuri.
Rat
Oh my
Yuri?
god.
Yes, we have little rat
We
Yuri.
yearn for the Yuri and the Yaoi in this
Let's
household.
go.
Yes,
We
that's the rat
respect a
Yuri.
good Yaoi Yuri in this house.
And then
That they're so cute.
I think this one has the yaoi pose in it. That's not the yaoi, but oh yeah, that's the yaoi smooch. There's the vigilante gaze.
We've
Oh, they
come
look-
full circle to wartime gays again.
Yeah, well,
Speaking of wartime gays, have y'all seen the trailer for Avengers Doomsday?
No.
No.
What?
I've not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bucky motherfucking Barnes. That's who I'm talking about.
Fair.
Oh my god.
Nah,
is there
I've been so
space-
out of
is there
Marvel.
soldier yearning?
I
Is
don't
there
even know if
soldier
I'm gonna
yearning?
do
Okay,
Dude,
Spider-Man.
Okay, am I stupid for thinking of this? So they killed off Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. They are now having him come back again as fucking Doctor
Yeah.
Doom. Does that
Yep.
feels very bad,
Yep.
like continuity
Yep.
wise, or like what the
Eh.
fuck were you dead?
That's so confusing.
Isn't it? I thought I was like, does that feel like too out of like pocket to like think about? But it's like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Eh.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna see the Spider-Man movie.
No, not until it comes out, like in like home, like rental
Yeah.
and on the definitely legal service my husband uses to watch movies.
I need you all to know how much I hate Spider-Man because of Marvel Rivals. He pisses me off to an unhealthy degree. He makes me so mad. Spider-Man's ruined for me.
Oh no.
That's
Call me James
I
Earl
f-
Jameson because I fucking hate him.
Jonah Jameson. Oh my
J.
That's what
Jonah
it is.
Jameson.
Whatever his name is, that guy who hates
Nailed it.
Spider-Man with his whole being. That's me. He makes me angry.
Also, no Casa.
Ah.
I didn't know that there's a picture like that. But it's like if that JFK like pictures from the 80s, they were just dressing like fruity as fuck in the
No,
80s.
they
Like, have you
were
seen-
so fruity back in the days, and I'm so like, why did we lose it?
Because toxic masculinity.
Yeah, that is why. But like,
we
come
could have
on.
had so much.
We could
they
have
took
had
it from
so
us.
much.
Crying.
Posted on the
Allow
have to
straight
see
men
them.
to be gay, please. Please, society. I may have mentioned this before,
Another attack.
but my husband, everyone at his work thought he was gay for a while.
Oh my
And
God.
it's so
Bless his
funny.
heart.
It's so funny because like we were engaged at the time when he started. And I am always like, I always wanted him to have a ring too, because I'm like, fucking equality. Why am I the only one that gets like a fun ring? You know, you have to have
Yeah.
2 rings too. So I got him a cool, he likes Damascus, so he got a Damascus ring. And so they're all looking at that like, oh, you know, he was proposed to or whatever. And he's also just like a fun-based guy that, you know, has a bunch of cool colored suits because that's all he gets to wear to work, right? Is suits and ties. And it like came out and he's like, no, I'm not. I have like a fiance and she's a woman. And they're like, you never say her name. My name is almost 99% times a man's name. And so he's like, it wouldn't have hell.
No.
So it's
Oh.
really funny to me that like,
Bless
yeah,
his heart.
the amount of times that I've been called like Mr. Ori because my actual name is very much a man's name. I relate to George from Nancy Drew very much. And it's just really funny that like knowing her name would not have made you not think I was gay.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Kansas ruined it every step of the way.
Yeah. My cousin, he's trans, and we were like talking to him about something, and he's just like, yeah, you guys are like Cheerios in a Fruit Loops box. And it's like, all right.
What a way.
I you know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll wear that with a badge of pride.
Fucking
We're ally as fuck.
description.
Ace doesn't show itself very, very visibly like that.
Man,
Yeah.
I mean, my husband is bi, and I still love him very much, and it's really funny because it's like there's like moments where it's like it peeks his head again. It's like the thing that happens the most is obviously I'll make the bit that when he goes over to his friend's house, I'm like, all right, go have fun with your male wife. I'll see you in like 4 hours when you come home. Or there was an instance when we were still dating and he had went to go buy a like Switch Pro controller for me off of Facebook Marketplace, and you know, he went up to their house and he did the transaction, yada yada, and he got back in the car, and the first thing he said to me as soon as he'd slammed the door shut, he's like, holy shit, is that guy a dilf?
Amazing.
I was just like, oh my god, I love you not having a filter sometimes.
I think that's just what makes anybody can be very based no matter what your sexuality is, as long as you can thirst over the genders equally, like even aesthetically. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you could be straight, you could be gay, but you have to be able to acknowledge that anybody can be just really hot at any time.
Yes.
You don't have to
Just
be attracted
aesthetically.
to them personally.
Yeah. You don't have to want to do anything, but the vibes can be just there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And only the based people can acknowledge that, you know?
Have a certain level of enlightenment.
Exactly. No, that's why Smash or Pass can be very fun. As long as you can equally thirst.
Mhm.
I heard you talking about the Ace Attorney Smasher Pass earlier, and I'm like, that what a fun concept. I think it would be absolutely hilarious to then contrast that with a Professor Layton Smasher Pass.
Oh my god.
Well, so
Just the
we
way
would
the
definitely be
NPCs
doing
are.
that if we played Layton. Because after every Ace Attorney game, I
I
literally make
got
like a
you.
whole PowerPoint and everything of all
Good.
of the
I got
characters.
You. Worry not.
That's great. We have yet
Have
to
you
do.
seen any of it?
I know what Layton looks like, and I know what
Oh,
Luke looks like, the boy.
yeah.
And I have
Okay, well,
visually
you're in for a
seen
treat.
what
I
I
will not
think is
spoil it
Cottrell
for you.
from the box art of her game.
I will not spoil it for you.
I'm pretty sure that. Oh, I've also seen, unfortunately, the 3D Layton.
Oh,
He
God.
does look a little goofy.
He
look a
was not
little
made for
goofy.
3D. He has
No.
very shape.
I should have just left him alone.
That was not made for 3D.
That whole art style was made for 2D.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when they try to make Phineas and Ferb 3D and just
It's when they make Phineas and Ferb turn sideways.
yeah,
Or
just
like
dump
face the camera
immediately
head
in.
on.
Have you like the whole concept of making highly stylized 2D characters plushies in like the 2000s 2010s is so funny to me.
Oh my god.
Bash shared the Kennedy image.
I
I've
saw
put it in
that.
the-
Yes, I'm like, oh my god, it gives the like the old women like who like lived together until they died and they were spinsters but they were best friends.
They were
Yeah.
best
at the end of their
friends, and they were
days.
roommates.
Yeah, and they were
Sounds funny.
roommates.
So funny.
Or is
Kennedy
this
could have
the
gone down a
25%
different
attack you're doing right now?
Yes, this is the 26 character attack.
Oh my god.
Man, I wiped myself out with the fucking 9. That
It is a
25%.
I
lot.
love the little teapots. They're so cute.
Yeah, so this is all our like original species idea. T-Pets are like these characters here. This is
Cute.
mine. His name is Flair,
Oh.
and I love him. And I invented this art style for them for certain things. And originally it was just Flair, and then this is Ricoridi, which is Mars's character. And then Allie from our chat had originally only one of these, but both of these are hers now, Moo and Vess. And then this is also from our chat, Pastry Puff, who is Ro. So we had 4 originally. It was Flair, Riri, Ro, and Moo. And
Now
we
there's
do
26.
Paper Demon. And that Flair was like kind of half made for that, and the T-Pet lore was like ironed out for that. Riri got retconned into being a T-Pet, and then Ro and Moo were made specifically T-Pets because they know the lore. And then one day, someone randomly, because I had been doing a lot with Flair on Paper Demon, was like, oh my god, I love T-Pets, can I make one? And it's like, yeah, they're an open species, go ahead. And that's how we got Jan, who is sadly not on Art Fight, so I didn't draw her here. And then Zuzu came after that, and that artist also made this one, which has a lot of lore. This is Chiner. And then suddenly it blew up and everyone was making T-Pets. And it was like, oh my god, there's a lot of T-Pets.
Fuck yeah.
Sadly, they're not all on Paper Demon. So while all of the not all on Art Fight, they're all on Paper Demon except this boy, because this boy was just made suddenly the day before Art Fight by our good friend Rage.
Make a T-Pet right now.
Yeah, I mean, you could have all the... In our Discord, there's specifically a little channel for them that has the lore. I'll grab it.
I swear to God, Ori, the instant I'm like on my break week from the OCT and Art Fight is over, I'm gonna get destroyed by Paper Demon.
It's great. We love Paper Demon. So that's
You keep telling me about it, and I go, "Oh, I love that."
It's so fun. It's so fun. And then on our fight, this character actually has the T-Pet tag, but is completely unrelated to us in any way at all, but nearly fits all the vibes immediately, which is hilarious and wild, so had to do them. And then I had made this curio cabinet like way too big. And it's like, okay, I gotta just put a lot of other teapots in here. So I just looked up like teapot characters. There's a lot of teapot-headed characters, but not
probably
that
for Cuphead.
yeah, but
Yeah,
not
I
that
was
many
literally gonna say Cuphead, but-
not that many like sentient teapots like this. So I have nearly all of them.
They're really cute though.
Yeah, some of them are really, really fun. You could see definitely certain ones have design through lines because, like, you know, a teapot is a certain shape. But then you get other ones where people got like wild and like, oh, instead of the spout being the nose of this one, the handle's the nose and the spout's the tail. You know,
Oh,
I dig.
it's
love
definitely fun.
this squad.
I love a creature being extra.
Oh yeah. But that's how I put myself in this predicament. And I
Imagine the
do
sound
hope
they make when they scuttle.
it'd be so good.
Just,
So
just like
ASMR.
little,
Yeah,
little
the
try to
ting, ting,
tinking
ting,
noises.
ting, ting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say though, I'm very ready for the lining to be done because then I hope that I've done this in a way where the coloring will be easy and
you
that I
can
can
just
be done.
lock in.
And then we'll
Understandable.
decide if I want to shade it or not after that. I don't think I will.
So valid.
I don't think I will.
Don't think I will. I'll honestly probably put highlights on it because I can't help myself with that. But
The
Yeah.
highlights are fun though.
shading, probably not.
The shading goes as long as it's fun.
Yeah, literally.
I'm done when I'm done.
Done when I feel like it. And sometimes you lock in and then suddenly you look up and it's been 3 hours and you've been coloring this man's eyelashes the whole time. And you're like, oh.
My
Oh
God.
no.
No, that was that. There's
Alliteration.
one character and he was beautiful and I just locked the fuck in and he has some of the most gorgeous eyelashes I've ever drawn. Where is he?
Worth every hour.
Oh yeah, no, his eyes are beautiful. I'm very, very proud. I mean, he locked in fully. I had so much fun. This guy.
Ooh, I like.
He's so pretty.
Valid.
And then just like
Ooh.
I just
I like
like
the ears.
had so much fun. Yeah, he's like he's actually like a dragon. So he's like
Hell yeah.
a human, a mostly human, but some dragon features forms, and then he has this one that's like an anthro form, and then he has like a full feral dragon form.
Sounds very sick.
Yeah. He's very cool.
Dude, my favorite thing about Art Fight is like all the fucking insane designs people have. I'm just like,
Yes.
oh my God, you can do that?
You're allowed to
Wild.
do that? You can just
Yeah.
have free will.
It's crazy.
I gave this person such long legs, but it's fine.
They're just tall.
Yeah. They're technically like a mer person, so like
Oh,
I
there
can't
you
tell.
go. It
In the
works
water.
then.
And
Yeah,
have
yeah,
legs.
More powerful to swim with.
Yeah.
Those are legs. They're a mer person. Cut them off.
What the? F- they
Listen,
have fins
they-
and shit.
they have legs for the first time. They don't know how that shit works.
Yeah, maybe they're long.
Oh God, it's like the most scuffed fucking. There's like a shitty MS Paint like YouTube video comic that people have like dubbed over like a handful of times because it's really funny. But it's like another like somewhat of like a different like way like the Disney Little Mermaid like goes. And
Mhm.
it's like Ariel going to Ursula, and it's just like they're like, I want to be human. They're like, okay. They're like, how many legs? They're like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
There's just like, I'm gonna give you 8 and just sends
Oh,
her on
no.
her way.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's so scuff, but it's my kind of humor.
I don't know. It's
It's
like
that
old
classic
Pac-Man
internet
looking at
vibe.
Photography.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ariel has no legs. That is. Oh my god, it's so funny. There's been some good reaction like images from it for sure.
Mm. That's the kind of comic that gets you the best ones. The best react images. Okay.
God, I hate perspective.
Yep, the vibe.
This like intro bit I'm doing for the comic is partially so I can give exposition to some things, but partially for me to in character explain reasons why I've decided parts of this comic aren't going to be here anymore because I'm sick of drawing them. Like the first thing I do is there's like recurring monster and I perma kill him. Like, you gone. Did he need to show back up? No, but I needed to make sure he never will again.
No, that's why I'm very like I make sure when I make a character that I will be okay with drawing them over and over again.
I am learning now what qualifies that for me.
Yeah.
Live
That's-
on camera.
It's very much like love tattoos in design, think they're so cool, but I'm like, I cannot do that for a character of a comic.
Squinting at Igneos's tattoos, and they're just amorphous blobs. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just make some shit
Not
up.
just Igneos, it's happened several times.
So
That's
real
the one I
though.
can think of. That's the one I can think of recently off the top of my
Elena
head.
True.
has a big
As-
one.
Elena has no hers. It's flowers, and it's only on her thigh. So,
The sword?
oh shit!
So-
I forgot
My
it.
bestie in Christ. You
So
designed
many
it.
tattoos, you're forgetting them.
It's only this much.
You know, you don't even see it though. It's on her back. You know, you don't see
What
it.
in her like open back dress that she wears all the time.
I don't ever
Will
draw her
simply
from, like,
never
the
draw
back.
her facing away from the camera.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I do. I'm like, I'm never gonna draw her the other way.
But yeah, the like first designs of our main characters of Outcast have like a lot more like little frills and things on there that got lost very fast because I'm like, we do this over and over and over again.
It's really interesting to see, like, your comic, and then I had a friend in high school who I read his webcomic, and just seeing, and his went on was for like a decade, seeing like the design and even like the art style evolve as they go on.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things, and it's what really helps me because like I'll look back and it's like obviously like, oh god, everyone knows and it looks so bad and it's like years old, but I'll like go back and
It's
like
cool to see.
comics that
Like every single one of your reviews would be like, this is interesting to watch a development on.
yeah, and then I'll like go back on like artists that have inspired me to do comics that I love and I'll like that I've been reading for a while too, and I'll like flick and I'm like, do they really do that? And then I'll like flick back to their first like chapter or whatever. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even notice, but like yeah. And I'm like, I feel good now.
I've been watching. Yeah, I've been watching Hajime no Ippo, which is a boxing manga and anime,
Mhm.
and it is one of the longest running manga in history.
Wow.
And Yeah, I once I finish the anime, I think I'm going to go read the manga, and like the only commentary, because I don't want to spoil myself, that I've read about it online, is someone commenting on how some of the characters' designs changed between their like first appearance and later on in the manga, and then going on to comment, yeah, his art style has grown like a crazy amount. I mean, it's been like 40 years.
Yeah. And it's so wild, like, you really don't notice it when you're reading it in order.
No.
You know, it's so
not even
subtle.
As a reader, if you're like...
It's yeah, it's just so subtle that the changes happen that it's not like a big jump that you really like don't notice it as you're reading it, and it's not until you like go back and like to the first one where you're like, wow, that's that really is different.
Crazy. And it's never like, every time I'm worried about it as like the artist, I remember like every time I've experienced that as a reader, I am fascinated. I'm never like, ew, that's ugly.
Yeah, the other thing I think about when, you know, I'm a reader to be like, wow, like, I know there's like a bunch of like weird continuity, like just error moments of like, you know, a piece of clothing or like a bag or whatever. And it's like, I'm gonna be so real. If I was reading this comic, I wouldn't have noticed. So I don't care. So like, you know, I'll like look back and I'll be like, I'm definitely not noticing this in the comics that I'm reading. So it doesn't matter. Or I'll like look at a comic that I really, really enjoy, and then I'll like take a moment to like truly look at the art. I'm like, yeah, they didn't know what that hand was doing, and I wouldn't have noticed unless I sat here and specifically looked at it. So no one's gonna notice if I fuck up a little bit on this one.
For real, no. And like I do like that I'm doing this like really short comic first, because I know there's gonna be there has been many growing pains. At least I'm like shaking off of the worst of it now.
Yeah.
Then I can be like, okay, let's do something for real.
That is certainly the recommended way to go about getting into to comics. Did we do that? No, but
like on some level, I am / still want to be okay with basically feeling okay changing anything at any time to make the art, the story, whatever better, the experience better on the fly. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to like fall completely out of love with it right away and not know what to do. I should be a little intelligent about this, mayhaps.
I think the biggest recommendation from like what I've seen and what we do is definitely having like a place you're going, but not being worried that like if that place changes, right? So like we have like big story beats we want to hit and like what the ending currently looks like, but the ending that we have now is very different than the ending that we started with, right? And we, you know, at a certain point we're just like, yeah, the way that this story has been going is not leading to the ending we originally thought we wanted to have, and we don't really want to have that ending anymore either. So let's try, you know, let's see what we have now and then make sure from now we could set up into there, and then, you know, we keep reassessing. I know that I really look up to the artist that makes a comic called Cast Off, Star Pritchard, and she was like, yeah, no, I completely changed the ending from how it had started, you know, that's not the first ending I had. And I think it's helpful to have like just somewhere you are working to, because then it's not like, how do we like when you're done, it's not like how do I finish this now, because Dr. Stone had that problem a little bit.
I'll keep that in mind. That's good advice.
Yeah, we have like big like story beat moments where it's like, oh, we want this character moment to happen, and then we'll be like, okay, so how do we get from where we are now to having that story, you know, that character moment
Yeah,
happen.
yes, like at least one arc to plan.
Yeah. And so we have like an outline, I think is the best way to put it. We have like an outline where it's
Yeah.
like, we want these to happen, and then we sat down and we're like, okay, it makes sense for these to be in this order. I mean, kind of recently we killed like a pretty, I don't know if I'd say like story beat, but like a pretty decent like world thing that we had that like wasn't revealed yet, and it wasn't going to be revealed for a while, but we kind of sat down and we were like, yeah, this is an elephant in the room that we kind of both realized we didn't really vibe with anymore and would be kind of weird to throw in at this point where we were gonna put it. So now we need to kill that and just figure out a couple of plot holes that opened up because of that, and it worked out fine, and honestly we like it a lot better now.
Hell yeah. It's
So,
interesting.
yeah.
Behind the scenes information.
Yeah. I definitely enjoy having Mars as my second, just because she's not an artist. So I can, like, when I have, like, moments of being like, oh, this old, entry looks really bad, this old page looks really bad, I'll, like, circle, and this happened a lot more at the beginning, but I'll, like, mark panels where I'm like, these are particularly bad to me, and I'll be like, Mars, are these really bad to you?
Yeah, it's really good to have an outside perspective. Like my friend who was making the webcomic in high school, he's like, I have this like secondary writer who like proofreads everything I say, so I'm not going insane.
Yeah. You're your own worst critic, and you're the one that sees everything.
My issue that I've run into, at least in my head, is I will write something, and usually it's fine, but sometimes I will not be aware that I'm pulling too much of a punch with, like, it's kind of the DM problem of, I didn't drop enough hints, but you really should be making the puzzle like a cereal box puzzle instead of something actually complicated. Because what you think is a hint is maybe just frankly too vague to be anything. Like, well, and like when I was in high school, I'd be like, oh, I'm writing the entire plot in subtext, and it's gonna be a real treat for everyone looks. I'm like, I'm not writing anything in hindsight. I go back and I look at it, I'm like, there's no way anyone could understand what I was getting at.
I think it's really interesting because we have like a couple of things in our comic that people have been like theorizing about, and so we don't want to like we don't spoil anything, but like it's very interesting to be able to like see what they're picking up on, and like what, like we have a few people, I mean Allie's in chat here a lot, she's part of that, but like a lot of there's like a lot of like going in and back, and it's like really heartwarming to be like, oh my god, people theorizing, even if it's dead wrong or whatever. It's just like, oh, I'm so excited that anybody's talking about it.
People are thinking of my comic.
And it's really interesting to see like the things that they are picking up on, and then the things that they aren't picking up on, and it's like, oh, interesting, very neat.
Do you ever have them run into something where, like, I never would have thought anyone would have gotten this yet?
Yeah, I would say, interestingly enough.
Don't tell me what.
No. It's more like a vibe thing. I would just say, interestingly enough, a lot more of what I would have considered like more esoteric things have been put together than what I would have been like, that one's very obvious. So it's funny that way of like, we're really looking into it and getting things that, are true sometimes, are not, but it's like, wow, I didn't even like the DM vibe of like, oh, this is better than what I had sometimes,
Yeah. Or like my favorite thing, and I did this when I ran a campaign at one point, is someone said something like during one of the sessions, and I went, wait, that's a way better plot than what I had. So I just took it and ran.
Yeah. Thankfully we haven't run into that, but it is sort of things where it's like, we've distilled the characters so well that they like we always talk about like they take the pen or they take the pencil from you, and it's like, oh no, this is how they want to do this scene, and it's like, okay, that's not what I originally imagined, but that's totally the scene that they need to do now, and it's very much the vibe. And because of that, especially like Mars and I will go back and be like, oh my god, and then this like ties into this thing that we wrote before, and it's just because the character is really like vibing with themselves.
They're really feeling themselves.
Yeah, they're really feeling themselves, and we kind of have that a lot in the comic writing process, and that's why it's nice to have this like right forward kind of mentality where there is still a goal, but there isn't like a ton of nailing down in between, because we do get to have a lot of these moments like, oh, what if we do this, and that ties into this thing that already happened that we already wrote down, and this thing that we want to happen in the future, and then Mars would be like, oh my god, and yeah, and that recontextualized this scene that we already did, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like in when I play TTRPGs, there's a point at like a few sessions into playing a character where like finally the character like kind of comes alive in themselves, and like their personality. Maybe I have like an idea of what they're supposed to be like, but they don't. Eventually, they hit the world and like it's like, oh, this is what I am, and
Yeah.
it might not be exactly what I imagined, but it's them.
Yeah.
Elliot,
And I feel
when
like
we
you have it all
started
written
playing the Dead Man Company, I shit you not, when Onimori used the stupid steady feat, I lost my shit. And that's what settled it for me for your character was that. And I was just like, this is
Honestly,
good.
You guys reacted way more strongly to it than I thought you would. And I'm like, no, I think that kind of like embodies him as a person, actually.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
With like TTRPGs specifically, and I think this leans into sort of how I engage with our comic, is definitely like I don't write a lot of specific backstory. I'm definitely more on like the, yeah, okay, we have the vibe of how this character got here, and then I'm ready to improv, and I will stick to the guns of what improv happens, and this is where we're going with this.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I didn't know what this, but I said it, and now this character is vegetarian. I didn't know that until right now. We said it, and it's
They told
happening.
me.
See, I'm the very opposite. I don't think about like the mechanics wise of making a character. I make the character like an actual character, and then I stick everything else later. Because I'm like,
I was gonna mention your like 12-page Google Doc character backstories, which are insane.
You know, it just be like that. I hyperfixate. What do you want from me?
That should just be like that.
It's just it's
Well, that
such a
doesn't
good
happen day
example
one,
of
you
the
know?
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's bad. I go ham.
I think it always is just depends on like how you're able to then improv during, because like I know Mars, her very first D&D experience, she had like a pretty in-depth backstory for her character, but then definitely got caught up in a like, is this what my character would do kind of thing, you know, like in the moment, and felt like, you know, was very trying to behold to her vision of what the character was, but it's, you know, a collaborative improv storytelling thing, so you do kind of gotta let yourself go a little more. And so as long as, you know, you could do that, whether you have tons of backstory or no backstory, you know, as long as you get to that middle point, it doesn't really matter. And I know my DM dislikes that I put very little backstory in. It's like, no, just give me a character. You say I know them, I'll go with it. I know them. But then it works out. Dylan will write my backstories for me. Or with me. He's the DM.
DM abuse.
Okay, I've done my third attack. I'm done now. I'm done for real.
You did a third attack instead of helping me? I can't believe.
I know.
Give me that attack.
And for guests on the stream,
I'll make it my revenge.
Hold on, I'll go to you right now.
Yeah, you're guest on the stream and you're not even helping me. I can't.
I know, I'm evil. I'm
You
just
are evil.
Uh-huh.
That's your backstory.
Yeah, that's it.
Backstory evil.
That's me, baby.
This is my villain origin story now.
Izzy doesn't need to look for the hot villains to simp over because Izzy is now the hot villain
Oh.
himself.
Ganging the
Big
system.
goals.
Big brain move.
See, these
They
are the
can't-
3 I finished tonight while we were streaming.
What the fuck? This guy's out here.
I'm just dying. I want to finish this Mass Attack so bad because I need it to just be done. I'm like, please. Please. I just want to do something else.
Are they little llamas or dragons?
They're little
brothers? Good.
dragons. Teapot dragon mama, teacup dragon baby.
BB, good shit.
Oh, these are so cute, Izzy. I like
You
that
found all
the
the magical
bunny,
girls.
the bunny like
The
have
witch
little
hat.
like fin things with that first
Mhm.
one.
So
like
she
those.
the person who drew this only had the top up, and they said, "Hey, I haven't had time to like actually design what she looked from the bottom down, so go nuts." I'm like, "It's my time."
Bet. Bet.
Free will. Oh,
I was gonna
God.
make her into a mermaid. Like, what are those little snow slugs, sea slugs, little bunny slugs, whatever? And I was like,
Oh,
"Eh,
Yeah.
lazy."
Mhm. It's fair.
I've also been on a witch hat kick, so that's why I'm like, "Ooh, a witch hat OC, yoink."
I saw like
the voices
a
are speaking to me.
a comedic like rant about Witch Hat, and they were like giving everybody different, like goof spoof names, and I'm trying to
Mhm.
remember, but they kept calling Coco Melon, and what was Keyfree?
Good.
Oh, Q-Tip.
Q-tip? Yeah, I've heard Q-tip before.
And then I think he called Arugio like British Yankee or whatever. I was
Holy
like, oh my
shit.
god. And then he called him the Miles Morales instead of the Knights
Yeah.
Morales. And I
No,
was just
yeah,
like
yep.
cracking up the whole time. And it was like,
Good.
I know exactly who we're talking about this entire time, but I'm dying.
It's so good, man.
It was so
Correct.
good.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna hold on, let me. So I went ham, and ever since I talked to that one person about Witch Hat and we were tisming, I sat down and like wrote out my Witch Hat OC's entire fucking backstory, and they're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I know, it's gotten bad.
Was it the person who did the Mass Attack?
No, it
Oh,
was
okay.
the one who did the animated pretty lady.
Okay. Now I'm so glad Witch Hat is getting all of the accolades it
Yes.
deserves.
Also, I'm so mad. So we went that one Japanese place we went to in Chicago, Elliot. Whatever that's
Kinokuniya?
called. Yeah,
Kinokuniya.
I didn't know the Japanese version of Witch Hat had tarot cards in them, and I would have
Oh,
dropped
shit.
so much money. I would have done it. I would have, and I'm so mad at myself.
Next time, it's over.
Listen, you were budgeting money for Pokemon Museum, but now next time that we probably meet in Chicago, you can make that financial decision.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
will be- You don't understand how badly I want them. It's so cool. They're so
It was
pretty
nice
too. Hold on.
knowing you.
I gotta see.
They're literally so gorgeous, and I'm so mad I didn't get any of them.
It's okay. I bought myself two other Laios related things in the past month. And then I'm sad that the newest one is a blind
Yes,
box.
I have seen these on Twitter. I thought these were fan art. Oh my god.
No, it's real.
Oh,
I want the
okay,
Tetia
okay.
so
Gotta see,
bad. She's the
gotta
High
see.
Priestess, and I love her so
Oh my
much.
god.
I'm literally cosplaying her for a convention in October, and
Ooh.
also the Chariot as Reach is so good. All of them.
Oh,
Just
I've
hit the
seen this
fucking-
Keyfree art. I didn't realize it was for the
Yeah.
tarot. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's chef's fucking kiss. honestly. It's just so
Yeah,
good.
no,
and I want them-
gorgeous. No, I love the mangaka's art style so much. She
So
drew
she has another one?
Pokemon cards.
Yes, yeah. I feel like we had this discussion.
We might have
one
had
time.
this conversation. I have them. They're
She had
beautiful.
the Pokemon cards, and then she also has her first manga series. It's about an angel and a devil who come.
Yeah,
to
we
Earth
did
to
talk about that
sacrifice
one. We did.
Yeah. I still need to read that. I have all the volumes. I just haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these art like unrelated to the tarots, and I was like, I don't remember ever seeing these like splash pages or anything. Like, what are these? And then
I also might have splurged and got the Witch Hat Atelier art book, but I get that half
I
off
need
at
to.
work, so it's fine. I
I need to get that. That's definitely
In
one.
girl math terms, you say it's
They-
like that was just so cheap. Oh
They
my
did a
gosh.
reprint of the Over the Garden Wall art book, but new
Yes, I
edition,
can see that.
and it has Alex
Yes, I-
Hirsch forward. So that was my book art splurge right now.
Let me look at my eyes.
So that's what I did. I'm probably gonna ask for the Witch Hat one for like Christmas.
Hey man, I can hook you up.
Yeah.
I'm so serious. So speaking of Over the Garden Wall, Elliot and you, there is a Art of the Over the Garden Wall expanded edition, deluxe edition. Now,
I'm almost certain I
normally,
pinged this man about this yesterday.
probably, but there's
Yes.
there's one that's just normal. The normal one is $54.99. The other one is $109.99. However, with my discount, slash both of those in half.
Oh shit! Gimme.
I'm so serious.
How does
I
this
will
work?
do it. You send me money, I buy it, and bam.
Yeah, all right. We'll talk.
That's it.
We'll
He's
talk.
got a tape.
Oh my
I
goodness,
like how
yes.
I've given you no context, and you are rightfully very suspicious.
I just don't know, do we have to set up to me? How does it work? No, sounds good.
What back alley are we exchanging these in?
It's what the postal service exists for.
The postal service does
literally can
exist.
just mail it to you.
Okay. We're going
if
slightly
people-
off topic because I have a postal service story that I need to
Oh, here we
tell.
go. Give me it.
So I got married on May 16th, okay? That was the date of my
Yes.
wedding. The officiant went away like the next day. So she went to she went to Ohio. I live in New York. She went to Ohio. She mailed the, marriage license all filled out 3 days
boy,
later,
did
so
it
the
blossom?
19th. Everything's good. She mailed it from Ohio. Okay?
Okay.
A month later, we still do not have our certificate.
Oh my
No.
god.
So we're like contacting. She got fucking tracking. So we're looking at the tracking. It went from Ohio to New York, a different distribution in New York. So it went to New York distribution centers, and then it went back to Ohio where she mailed it from. And then it went
What?
back. It came back to New York, again, a second distribution center, and then it went back to Ohio where it was stuck for 10 days.
Hey, what the
That's-
fuck?
Why?
So we're like, fuck. We
fucking
need
shit?
this mail to reach its fucking location. So we file a missing mail report. And then, so we filed it on like June, because it was like June 19th that it got like that we like looked at it. So we like filed it, and on June 22nd it said it made it to a town which is not the town that the county clerk's office, to my understanding, is in. However, it is in New York and it is kind of close, and it said it got picked up by a person. It's like, okay,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna choose to believe that that has gotten to the right person. We contact the county clerk's office because we contacted the first time, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have it." And it's like, "Fuck, okay." But now it's delivered, and they're like, "Yeah, so from the screenshot you sent, it looks like we have it. However, now because now it's like prime fucking season, we are inundated. So I don't know if you have it or not. You're just gonna have to figure it. You're just gonna have to wait." It's like, okay, great. Lovely. It's not like I need this document for anything. No. It's not a legal
Buffering.
document that is very necessary. It literally came in the mail Monday. Monday it came in the
thank
mail.
God.
No, it gets better. I'm the first one home. I open it and I immediately I'm calling Dylan. I'm like, oh my God, we finally got it. I'm looking at it now. I'm reading it. It was, so we got married on May 16th and it was finally stamped, approved by the city on July 16th. It took exactly to the date 2 months for my marriage to finally be validated.
If I had a nickel for
Oh
every
my
story I've
God.
heard about someone getting royally fucked by the USPS, I'd have 2 nickels.
2 nickels.
Ugh. Within that time, my mother sent us a letter and it got here in 2 days. And we're like, what? That was supposed to take a week. What are we
Oh shit, I gotta send out letters. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do that tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to share your bullshit story?
Yeah, I'm ready
Yeah.
now.
So, April 2025.
Oh,
I have had one of my characters for a decade now, and my friend G was doing a run of, sometimes she makes jewelry, and sometimes she does custom jewelry, and she wanted to make a run of jewelry for people's D&D characters, and my character's a D&D character, or at least a D&D adjacent character. So how cool would it be for me to spend my big kid money on a custom piece of jewelry made of real metals that's symbolic of this character? So I did that, and we chatted, and she created for me the most beautiful, amazing thing ever, and she sent me some updates, and then I believe in May or June, I think late May or early June, she mailed it to me. Now, she is in Britain,
mm,
so this is overseas mail.
mm.
So I'm like, okay, overseas mail. I haven't received overseas mail in quite a long time. So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll take a month-ish. And it has tracking, so I will keep looking at the tracking. So I wait. And this stuff's moving fast. I was surprised, within a week it had hit a distribution state, or in the United States.
Mm.
And I went, damn, so cool. The USPS sure has evolved and become a
Oh.
great and enduring foundation of America's ability to operate properly. I sure can't wait to never be disappointed by this. And after that point, it eventually, a few days after that, hit a distribution center in a state near me, Chicago, conveniently, which is a place that I've been to physically before, as referenced in previous stories on this stream. So
Mhm.
after that, I go, okay, it's almost here. It'll be here probably within the week. I'm gonna keep an eye on my mail every day. And also, she put a DS game of Viva Pinata in it, and I was really excited to play that because I love Viva Pinata. And I wait, and a week goes by, and there's no update. It just says that it's in transit to the next location. I'm like, okay, maybe it is because it's a really small box. They're waiting for space to fit it in on another shipment or whatever. And I wait, and eventually I let almost 2 weeks pass, and at that point I was like, okay, something weird's happening. So I call, and I had the worst customer service experience with the USPS. It seems like no one you're allowed to contact has the ability to get any more information
Yes.
than you already have.
Yes.
So I called, and they were like, well, just use your tracker. We can't do anything about that. It says it's in transit, therefore it must be in transit. So I was like, okay, boss. And I waited another 5 days, and I was like, well, it hasn't changed. I'm gonna call again. So I call again. They're like, yeah, actually, we should start looking for that. Let me open this ticket for you in our system, our internal system, and we will begin looking for your thing. Oh oh, also the reason it hasn't sent is actually your address that was scanned is incorrect. And I said, okay, well, can you fix it? Like, obviously, I'm the intended recipient because I'm calling you. About
And I have the number. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the number. I also like have the sender. Like, I could go get her on this call right now. And they go, well, because we don't know like that it's you. Like, you could have found it somehow. We can't do that. I go, okay, well, what's gonna happen? They go, well, British Mail is gonna need to open a ticket because it's their mail.
No.
And then fix the address. So I'm like, well, that's dumb, because you have it. But I didn't say that. I went, okay. So I talked to G, and G was like, okay, that's weird. Let me contact British Mail. And British Mail was like, that ain't our problem. It's in America.
Yeah.
And then so 5 more days pass, and I call a third time, and they're like, well, why the hell would you contact British Mail? We have the mail. That's stupid. I went, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna need to open a ticket, right, to update your address. And I don't remember if I called twice or like some weird shit happened, but basically they were telling me, well, we're gonna have to send it back because we don't know you're you. But also, like, they were, like, someone at some point I called was willing to update the address for me. So I said, here's my address. Can you update? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I waited another, like, 8 days, and nothing was changing. So I call again, and I go, I finally got someone who seemed like a human being on the end, and they were like, yeah, well, it didn't really get updated in our system. Let me fix that again. Okay. Also, not just the address is wrong, your package is missing. Like, oh, so it's both wrong and missing. That's cool. And at that point I go, oh, well, like, can I, like, put it in missing mail or something? Or, like, can they look for my mail?
Yeah, can we find it?
Yeah, I'll make you a missing mail ticket, and we'll go. Like, this person straight up said she'd have someone walk the facility to look for it. I'm like, okay, I get that, like, the mail systems are super automated now. It's a really small package. Maybe it, like, fell. Does that make sense? At this point, I was not aware of the scale of missing mail, and that, like, that doesn't really happen. And so eventually, like, I had, like, there's, like, 2 different calls that happened during this phase. They're like, hey, by the way, we have a missing mail report system you can make. Like, there's a ticket you can submit online. I go, oh, okay. So, with not much help from them, I'm gonna add, I eventually found this ticket system. And now that I've, like, read a Reddit post or 2, they definitely, like, make it difficult to find the part of the website where you submit a missing mail request. And if you ever visit that website, for some reason the page where you go to find the missing mail report submission takes a very long time to load, like longer than the rest of the website. And I think it's just to discourage people from putting in reports because they have too many.
Ugh.
So I put in my ticket. At this point, it has been, I think, 2 months since my mail went missing.
Oh, goodness.
From the point where I was like, from the point that it was last reported and I found out there was a way for me to submit a ticket. This will become important information later. So I put in my ticket, and this lady made it seem like she was like, I think she was like, oh, I'm like the manager of the distribution center for like this part of the country. Like, oh, okay. So she was like, I personally will be in charge of this ticket and am going to make this happen for you. Like, she was giving me so much confidence. And I was like, okay, you're a real one. Let's go. So I wait a week. and you know, after you've submitted this missing mail ticket, they give you weekly updates, and they're automated, and it just says we haven't found your mail. So I wait a week, and I call her back, and I go, "Hey, you said you would call me back if you had an update, and it's been like 10 days. Do you have an update?" And she goes, "Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry. We'll look again." She also told me that apparently it wasn't at the distribution center that was last reported. It was like at a different one. But later on, I found out it was at the one that it said. So, and so I waited like another 2 weeks, and then I called her again. And at this point, she stopped answering when I called.
Oh no.
And like I waited to call her like during regular work hours because I knew like it wouldn't be reasonable to expect her to respond if I was calling her after my work hours. And I did this like 3 times. I'd wait like a day or 2, and she did not pick up. And I think she blocked my number, or I don't know. Like, okay, weird interaction, but I guess that's dead. So at that point, I was like, I detest talking to the customer service. Like, they literally just can't do anything, and they will tell you I can't do anything about that. And like at some point, I get it because there's a lot of like privacy laws around mail, but like it's incredibly unhelpful what's happening.
But then it's like, make a system so that I can verify. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it seems so easy, and yet we do nothing.
Yeah.
So then at that point I was like, I'm done. I have my ticket in. I'm just gonna wait for my update. So I keep getting my updates, and it says no mail. And then March 2026.
Oh my god.
Apparently after like 6 months, their missing mail tickets expire.
Oh.
So I got an email saying, "Hey, this is aged out of our system. Fuck yourself," or something.
Jesus.
I was like, well, okay, bye, I guess. So at this point, I start talking to my friend, and I go, "Hey, because the package was insured because it was expensive." And she's like, "Okay, I put in my around like August, September." She's like, "I put in a request for the insurance money on the package. So once I receive that," this girl's an angel, by the way. She goes, "Once I receive that, I'm just gonna make you another one." And usually when she makes her work, she makes a mold because she uses clay that turns into silver when you fire it. It's and so if something happens either in the firing process or like what happened to me, she can make another one. But apparently because she was doing a lot of carving on it, she just didn't do that on this one specific one.
Oh no.
It's like, oh no. She's like, "You know what? No worries. No worries." She was like very chill about it. She's like, "I'll just make another one." And so at this point and I got absolutely no hurry. I know she was busy around that time of year, so it's like, at your leisure, please. And she's done it, and she made me a second one, and now we're like discussing finishing details for it. But when was it? I think it was last month. Yeah, last month, June 2026.
Oh goodness.
I receive a mysterious letter in the mail from the USPS.
Oh.
I open it, and out falls the remains of a black postage bag. Apparently, I got a letter from them saying, "Your mail was destroyed in our mailing facility. Here's what we found. We're terribly sorry. Please contact this number so we can reunite you." Apparently, the bag had gotten ripped off the box at some point. My theory is by the machine that scans for the addresses, because my address is so fucked up in the system. And, like, I received in the mail, like, just the shipping labels had been, like, ripped off of the bag. And that's the part I received. I'm like, well, that makes my package unidentifiable except by the contents, which is entirely unreliable in a large data system. Cool! So So I call the number they gave me, and I get another person who hates their life at USPS and has no ability to do anything and is also frustrated by that fact. She goes, yeah, if you already put in a search request and it's expired, you're SOL. She was like making me actively more anxious. She's like, yeah, we destroy the mail after 2 months if we've like found it and we're unable to like identify it with a missing package request. It's gone. I'm like, oh, okay.
Lovely.
And I'm like trying not to cry on the phone with this stranger. I'm like, that's cool. I guess I'll go fuck myself. I didn't say that. I'm like, well, bye. Thanks. Have a nice day. And there was one thing she said during that like made my ears perk up. And she's like, she said, if it's under $25, we destroy the mail. And then she didn't clarify what happens if it's over $25. So it's like, my package is not under $25.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back, and I put in a second missing item ticket because I'm just silly like that. You know, just in case they hadn't found the package yet, I could sneak one in there, and it would be matched. And then I'm carefully reading this page that's like about what happens to mail that goes missing and is found. And then I see this curious little paragraph. It's like at the bottom of the page where it goes, missing mail worth over $25 is auctioned off on the GovDeals website. So the GovDeals website is government surplus and retired things. It's commonly, if you've heard about it before, it's where government, it's where government agencies will auction off like retired ambulances and tractors. That's for like people will get like their gutted out ambulances to do weird shit with. Scientific equipment like from labs and like state colleges auction off stuff there too. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I go to GovDeals. I'm like, I know GovDeals. I've heard of this before. I went to a state college, and I like search it for a while, and I'm like, okay, I'm unable to find anything. This is a big website. This is big data I'm dealing. I gotta, as someone who taught the big data class for 2 semesters, I gotta handle this like I'm handling big data. I cannot manually search anything. So I go and I find out there's a filter that can filter things that are just from the USPS. And then I filtered on my item type, and I'm like, okay, here's how specific I'm willing to be without thinking I'm likely to lose my item. I find out that the USPS sends all of their unidentified mail to a distribution center in Georgia, and then the distribution center in Georgia combines things from other USPS centers into lots based on what the item is. And they sell 200-pound totes of lost jewelry. And the only pictures are of the top of the tote. And I'm like, So like, feeling a bout of depression late night, the day I've discovered this information, I put on my filters and I go look at the tops of bins of jewelry that are hundreds of pounds for a couple hours, and I'm like, horror. And this is, I'm not gonna find anything. I was losing hope. That, and I also discovered a lot of the lots were reposted, or the search when I loaded a new page was like not properly loading fresh data. Eventually I was getting to a point where I was like, I've seen this photo. And eventually I got tired of the bins, and there were a few like small lots of things, and then I could filter out watches, and then I went, well, I'm never gonna find this. However, this gives huge bulk reseller vibes. And I found out there's a community of people who buy bulk lots on GovDeals and resell them pieced out.
This is quite
So
the
I
ride.
went on the GovDeals Reddit, and I went, hey yo, Is anyone here reselling jewelry from Gov Deals? I have a picture of this necklace. If you find it, I'll pay for shipping. And no one responded. I got one upvote, and then I deleted my account 2 weeks later.
Uh,
And at that point, I went, okay, hey, Google has an image search, and I have very clear images of my necklace. No results, damn it! Anyway, wait, eBay now also has an image search. And I have very clear images of my necklace, and sometimes Google's crawlers do not fully archive all of eBay's images, especially if they're deep in a search or fairly new. And then I was doing the time, I'm like, okay, the minimum amount of time, if like my package was found the day it fell off the conveyor belt, which was the day it arrived in Chicago, my ticket, because of how much bullshit I had to go through to find out that there was a missing item ticket that I could submit, was probably submitted at around USPS's cutoff for when they would send the mail to Georgia. Which would suck, which means that I submitted it with zero chance of getting my mail back. And I was like, okay, maybe it probably, like, because it's a big old box of metal, it probably takes a week to get to Georgia. And then the Georgia people need manpower to combine these loads of jewelry and sort. Probably gonna take another week. And the auction goes up, and the auction, how long do their auctions last? Oh, a month? Okay, that's another month. So, like, the minimum amount of time this thing could have gone online would have been, like, end of September, early October 2025. eBay image search. And it was so bullshit. It was, like, the next morning after my, like, doom scroll of Gov Deals. It was 6 hours, I'm not gonna lie.
Good lord.
The next morning, I, like, had an epiphany overnight of, like, oh yeah, eBay has an image search. Search! Oh. It's just right there! It's just sitting there, mocking me! And the price was insulting. And I went and I saw it, I was like, holy shit, it's there! And they had... like, you go on their site and I was like, are you reselling? Like, oh, they're absolutely reselling. I have like 10,000 items listed. They're all pretty much the same price. I'm like, oh, it's like, it was like expensive enough for me to be like, I don't want to pay for my necklace
twice. Yeah.
But it was cheap enough where I was like, oh, I'm like looking at it dangling in front of me. I'm like, oh. So I messaged the seller, you know, hoping maybe that like a human monitors this account. I was like, hey man, I'm like losing my mind right now. This is my necklace. Like, this is like someone carved this with their human hands for me. Here's like a picture of it being made.
Yeah.
This is so crazy. And like, I didn't say like, can you give me a discount? But like, I was like, maybe they'll like be nice and have pity on me.
Yeah.
And they went, and the response was like, this was listed in October. I also went on, there's a website that uses behavior of an eBay listing to determine when it was listed. And I was like, it was listed in October. I'm like, damn, it was really found like that day.
Damn.
And they were like, this was listed in October. Like, almost, like, they didn't say they didn't believe me, but they were like, who the fuck are you? It was like not a human response. And I was like, okay, but like, I didn't even wait for them to respond. I just bought it because like, it was killing me. I was like, if someone, like, there was one other person watching it, and I was like, if this motherfucker, by some like astronomical stroke of bad luck, which I was having with this issue, buys this necklace between when I find it and someone, like, if someone had bought it 3 months ago, I would have been like, damn.
Such is life, yeah.
Next look at the journey. Next look at the journey, perhaps, but it's probably lost forever. If someone bought it after I saw it, but while I was waiting for a response from the seller the next morning, I would have gone nuclear. I would have gone postal, guys.
Oh my god.
So I bought it, and I was joking around with a couple of my friends. I was like, what are the odds it goes missing in the mail again?
No.
Don't you dare say that. Buddy got here, and I'm
Oh.
wearing it right now.
Oh, that is.
It only took a year and 3 months to get to me.
Oh my god.
I make the bit that motherfucker got a fey piece of like jewelry made out of silver, so they decided to dick him over.
Yeah,
Like,
jeez,
yeah.
like, oh my god. That was the most roller coaster ride I think I've ever been. Also, like,
The USPS.
I bow down to your fucking determination, though. Jesus
I believe
Christ.
it. My friend put her blood, sweat, and tears in making this cool ass. When she like literally, she was like, "Here's my concept sketch," and I looked at it and I went, "That's perfect. You're done. Go carve it." Like I told her about my character and she let me like yap about him for forever, and like it like you could tell like she listened and she understood the mission.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Here's your thing, and I'm like, yes, okay. That's it. I like, I as another artist, like I do get nervous commissioning work from another artist because I feel like I can be picky or maybe like I'm not.
That's
good at
such a vibe.
commission.
So real.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to like redline your art when I'm commissioning you, but I'm having trouble explaining this with words. But I was like, nope.
Crazy.
No criticism. Go on. And I was so excited to get it. Now the real shame, I did ask the seller if they had the box the jewelry came in, and if it had a video game in it. And apparently at some point along the way it did fall out of the box, and
Damn.
they didn't receive the Viva Pinata.
No video
and Viva
game.
Pinata is not a custom made object, and it is, unfortunately, my specific instance is lost forever. I'm sure someone's selling it on eBay right now, but I wouldn't know if it's mine.
You can't tell, yeah. You don't know
Yeah.
if it's your Viva Pinata that was meant for
My
you.
Viva Pinata with G's pinatas on it.
Yeah.
One, I gotta hop off soon because it's getting late on my end. But
Yes.
two,
Same.
I did get tickets to go see the Crane Wives, and I'm very excited.
Let's go!
Ooh.
I also got my ticket to see the Crane Wives with no one because no one else listens to the Crane Wives in my
I'm
house.
forcing my coworkers to go with me because no one
Thanks.
else listens to them.
They're so good.
They
I
are
realized
really
they were
good.
still a band. Usually when I find an indie band, like I'm cursed and I've killed off one of the lead members.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yes, I'm gonna go see them, and I'm very excited. And it's really cheap. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, I
Yeah.
can just get this.
Like even with the Ticketmaster fees at the Wazoo or whatever the hell it was, mine was $36.
That's
I got
very
the
good.
advanced lawn whatever because I like to be early because I'm anxious, and they have food trucks and stuff over there.
Oh,
So it's
yum.
only like $40.
Yeah. Yeah, mine didn't have anything special, so I was just like, my ticket is my ticket. I've never been to this place before, so I'm gonna like arrive an hour early so I can stare at people before I go in.
It's like 2 hours from me. I'm like, that ain't bad. I can easy
Oh,
peasy,
yeah.
easy peasy.
It's down the street from me.
Nice.
I can just drive there. I have now been to a couple of concerts, and Kate went to my latest one with me, and I really enjoyed it because it was like a niche that I really enjoy. I feel like if I just went to a random concert, I would hate it, right?
Yeah.
And then like having Kate be there and like the hype of like being the people who liked my niche thing was really what made it for me. Crane Wives is a niche thing, so I'm excited
Yes.
for it to be.
I'm really mad that we don't live in the same state, Elliot, because I feel like you and I would
know.
go.
I
We'd
keep
be
like
there.
waking up and then like going, I should just ask Izzy to go to this with me. I'm like, oh wait.
I wish, homie.
The
I would
only
go
person
and-
I know who likes Crane Wives is you, and I'm like, God fucking.
I know. It pisses me off because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm like, fuck. Same with like when Epic the Musical comes out, the movie. I'm like, nobody I know
No one is
actually
so far
knows
away.
this.
Ugh.
And I'm like,
Listen, it just means another Chicago trip.
I
and
will
we just
fucking cosplay going to this fucking thing. I swear on my life.
No.
Gotta. No. thankfully, I have people to go to for that one. But like, oh, crazy.
That was literally me during the Odyssey. I forced my parents to go and my husband to go, and no one else wanted to go.
Good use of free will. Good use of free will.
Honestly, yeah.
It's so funny.
Anyway,
I introduced
I'm gonna
Dylan
hop off.
to
I'm so
Epic.
sorry.
No worries. I'm gonna end too. But I tried to introduce Dylan to Epic when like the whatever saga had ruthlessness in it, and he like
Oh, yeah.
wasn't really into it, and I'm like fine. And then it was like right before the Ithaca saga was coming out, I like tried again or whatever, and he's like, "Why didn't you show this to me?" I'm like, "I tried." You just didn't. You weren't in the headspace, I guess. But now I think he's a little more obsessed than I am, so works.
Good.
That is one.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm
But
a
yes.
hop off. It was fun hanging out with y'all.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired.
No, thank everyone for coming. I hope to get a new computer tomorrow. That is my goal.
Ooh.
I hope
And
to.
then I'll help you
The
put
prices of those are
the
getting
thing on
crazy.
it.
I know that's why I'm kind of my computer is about 6 years old, I think, right now, and it is certainly
Yeah.
was not the best choice I could have made even at the time because I was naive
Yeah.
and I had new job money, and I was like, I always wanted an Alienware, but they were already bought out by Dell, so fuck Dell.
Oh no.
And so, yeah, so it's not as
Gotcha.
upgradable as I wanted it. But so tomorrow, my goal is to get a computer that I have much more information on now because,
Yippee!
yeah, everything's just going up. And I'm still probably going to put my 2 RAM sticks in it to make it 64 because
Still valid.
they're good. They're only like a year or two old. They're fine. They're good.
And then we'll use it to emulate 20-year-old video games.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
The need is to stream and then make the videos of it. That's why.
yeah,
That's
that's
why we need the high-end computer shit going on. But yes, it was great. I'm glad we could do this, even though we couldn't do D&D. It was great hanging out with y'all again.
Hey, we caught up on Art Fight, which
Indeed.
is good.
And yeah, happy fighting. What, a
We got
week
a
and a little
week
more
left?
left?
Godspeed.
Yeah.
Lock in time, everybody.
I've locked
I
in
do-
too much. I'm tired.
If I do 2 worms a day, then I can maybe get 1 worm balanced out for the entire month.
I have 1, 2, 3 more characters. I'm sorry, 4 more characters to line, and then we could do the color, and this can be
You're
done.
free.
So we're so
Out of the
close.
coloring.
18 freaking attacks this year. That's what I've done.
I think I'm
Oh,
up to 20.
I'm at 38.
What the
Catch up,
fuck?
Elliot.
Dude, it's like
Alright.
the middle of the second round of my OCT too.
I know, you're just getting cucked by time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All
Anyway,
right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
No.